All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 43rd installation of the Solace Podcast. I'm Alex Dumbfounded, and I'm joined today by five beautifully talented and handsome skillers here.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm Guardy, Ultimate Iron Man, current gen in Solace. Working on Tuna Malal on the Ultimate, and currently working on Tuna Mill Herblore.
Cammy, clan friend, just doing some driftnet and getting some clan wrecks here.
Yo, I'm LeBong. I'm a captain in Solace. I'm doing some SEP right now.
Yo, I'm Puffermel, 200 mil all main, 5000 EHP UIM, and I'm charting the ocean.
My name is Tila, also known as Tila, General in Solace, currently doing Slayer.
Beautiful, yeah. I'm glad you decided to speak there, Guardy. That was a little. I felt like I got caught with my pants around my ankles there. I didn't
Hey,
introduce
I was,
myself fully, so that's probably my fault. I am not really working on too much at the moment, so that's why I kind of skipped over that. But we're just gonna kick it off with the summer sweep up discussions here. Mostly talking about the coral nerf, I would assume, and some gauntlet hunter changes.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone want to kick that off?
Sure. So the Coral nerf is pretty big. A lot of Iron Men are obviously doing Coral 24/7 as much as you can. They only waited almost a full year to nerf it after everyone's already hard abused it. And the nerf doesn't seem to be that bad on paper, but who knows? We'll see. And then obviously the hunter changes are pretty good for quality of life rumors, I think, mostly. Like a bunch of QOL related to rumors and stuff like that. Overall, it's actually pretty good.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do to they're changing that aerial fishing too.
Oh yeah.
I still don't think it'll ever hold a candle to drift, but it'd be nice to not have a hunter update be completely dead on arrival.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
particularly
also
excited
doing
about that lantern change.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say that. Lantern's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
That and all the like gear and like weapons and like DPS changes with all the weird weapons. Like I know Blade and Rapier and all that stuff got super buffed.
They buffed Sang a bunch too, which is nice for, I guess, any irons who have that, but not an eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it's
mostly
good when they
excited.
just shake the meta up with the like actual gear shit though. It's so
Yeah,
stale when you just have the same shit just be the best everywhere all game long.
Agree.
And actually
100%.
with the gauntlet changes, like it almost makes sense to go for Blade as well. Because it's just so much easier. I was actually kind of mad about it at first. Obviously, I think anyone would be because it's just easier and that's like a pretty hard grind for most people. But I mean, I used to
Oh
say this all
yeah.
the time, dude. I feel like it's not that big a deal when the game gets easier for people that are already so fucking far behind anyway. Because it's such a long game, right?
You can
I
say
don't
about the
know.
lantern changes too. GG to all the irons already done 200 mil RC.
Yeah, that's so fire that I just lost out on 200 mil
I
worth
actually
of
don't
runes.
know what the fuck is the lantern change. I actually didn't look at that.
Just like a flat 10% more runes.
That's
For
like
Yeah,
everywhere.
10% more money in your bank account.
Yeah.
everywhere.
And I already
I think
have
for
that shit, so I
Bloods,
should
it's
use it.
20% too. So it's
Oh,
like even better
nice.
if you're doing Bloods.
Nice.
There's a separate like log you can use for Blood specifically.
And then you'd use a different one for ZMI, or
Yeah, you would use the flat 10% one for ZMI.
Yeah.
good thing I have all this day out that I'm definitely gonna use.
Yeah, from you play the hardcore. Sorry, Tila, my bad.
He's one
With
of
the
them,
rune
man.
changes, right? Are how impacted are you by the money?
I mean, it would definitely be nice to have an extra 150, 200 mil worth of runes, whatever it is. I'm not that in the hole with the money, but it would have definitely been nice to like, I don't know, have a bit more. Like it's just free money, right? So who doesn't just want more money on the Iron Man? It would be beast mode to have more.
You're not gonna say no.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you might if you're retarded. I think we're allowed to say. We're definitely allowed to say that one. I don't know about some of the other stuff.
I'll allow it.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say
TOS approved.
you're
Yeah,
fine.
we're good. We're good on that.
Other thing I'm excited for, nobody has said, is the Dale changes. Like they're making Stardust work there with the ring, and then for UIMs, I guess it'll be notable. Like, are you going to do any of that, Gardy?
Nah, I don't think
There's
Dayal's worth
two
it for me at
UIMs
all.
here.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it's kind of cooked. You have to. Don't you have to do like more dropping than reg irons or something? Because you're not like keeping as many runes because you don't have a bank, obviously. It's just the shit you're putting in your pouch. So you only really keep like 4. So you have to like drop way more shit.
Yeah, you're gonna lose inventory spaces for your blood runes, your death runes, maybe your law runes, natures. So you're down a lot of inventory space, and if you're trying to multi-skill with like Fletch, I think it's kind of wraps. You're just doing no rune crafting at that point.
Yeah, I think it's just still Gar for us, but like the option is there, I guess, for people who want it. And I mean, you don't even need to do it, but like something people do for GP is Diary Cape Nats, which you just get like noted pure essence currently from the Scar Essence mine or whatever. You just like mine that. Like I guess if people wanted, they could do Dayal and then get like a bit more XP for it or whatever. If they were just like AFK and Dayal at work and then doing the double nets with that, I guess that's like the only place I could see someone using it. But yeah, not really anything for UIM with the Dayal changes. IMO.
I mean, it's a bunch
By the
of
way,
relatively small changes. To be fair, it's not like huge shake up the game changes.
well, I was gonna say it's like mostly not like that crazy stuff, but the Chambers thing is like just insane. Like they just flat buffed every unique at Chambers that's not a scroll.
Isn't
Like T-Bow's
Ancestral
like,
specifically like more common?
yeah, well, I think Answer's like 30 to 40% more common. Mega rares are like 10 to 15%. Like it's just like a flat buff overall to getting the better items from Chambers.
Thought it was
People have
even
been
more than
asking for
that.
that for years, to be fair, though, so
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
This is
I think
big for me and Sean.
the ancestral is like 60% almost, like 53. And then I think they had it as
Insane.
like the mega rares as being 15% faster across the board for all of them, which is like, thanks for the time savings, everybody. Appreciate it. Still got anything you need.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how the hard mode top works, but is it like you get like less of Vernix or something like that? It like buffs the scythe chance. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that to like challenge mode after they released hard mode top. Like it's kind of weird. It took them I don't know. I don't remember when hard mode top came out, but like multiple years anyway to be like, oh, there's actually a decent benefit to challenge mode more than like the 5,000 points because the 5,000 point bonus if you beat the time is just so little for like a better chance of a drop. You were just better off doing like normal chambers unless you wanted collection log slots or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. They just seem to be so late with all of like the changes. Like I think they're really good. It's just they seem to be so late. Chambers is going on being out for maybe 10 years, like 8 years, something like that. It's been out forever.
Oldest raid in the game, and they're just finally getting around to doing some updates on it. But raid
Yeah.
Cobb and TOA get lots of love. Curious.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, they've been doing that forever, dude. Like they're late to update shit that's been in the game for years all the time. It's not a big deal because it's obvious that they're putting out new stuff before they do that, but still, it's not like a new pattern from them.
Yeah.
I feel like Chambers got it the worst because you used to be able to like start the Vespula room before you even went in it, and it would just like ruin your entire raid, and you'd have to reset. And that shit took them like multiple years as well to fix. Like that was like
I
2+
forgot
years that
about
was just in
that.
the game. Yeah, I know. It was like
Yeah, that was terrible.
I think like Mod Kieran or something was doing raids with like Oblivion people, and he was like wait, this is just a thing that can happen? And they were like, yeah, bro, we've been telling you about this shit for like years now. Can you please fix this? And he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna fix this.
Did
You
any
need
of
an
you do a bunch
inside
of
line.
PVM before you started skilling?
Sorry, what
Hell
was
no.
that?
Wait, did any of you do a lot of PVM before you started skilling?
I've done
I was
like
more
a lot of
PVM.
chambers along with doing skilling. Like I have like 2K chambers on my main.
I did like pretty much everything except for TOB and TOA before I started like actually skilling. I tried to do like every single other thing besides those two.
Did you have a question with that, Guardy, or you just
Nah.
No.
I was kind of
Okay.
curious because I mean, I was just curious, like I feel like PVM and skilling are kind of like distinct, but obviously I think when you're trying to skill and train your range to having rigor or a fang, for example, to do content with can be important. But I don't know how you guys navigated that game, if it was just jumping in like Shambe for skilling.
Shambe is such a unique case because he never played this game as a kid. So he doesn't have any experience in anything other than skilling. Well, he does now, but you know what I mean. I think we're done with the summer sweep up here, though.
Is there?
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
can't
there's
think of
anything else.
anything
Yeah,
else.
they didn't give us much to talk about.
Yeah, okay, well, you hear that, Jagex? Jimmy has a problem with you.
Yeah, you can quote me on that.
All right, put that one in the news. Let's talk about Bronze Man mode. Proposals of new game modes like Bronze Man. What would it take for Jagex to make an attractive game mode for the player base? I just want to say before anything else, they don't need to do this. We don't need a new
Agreed.
attractive game mode. They have
Agree.
seasonal game modes already. And this Bronze Man mode one is the worst to listen to. It makes me want to deafen every time I hear it even talked about.
Bro, what? Bronze
It's
Man mode
so
is the future
cringe.
of the game.
No, that is
Huff has a
cringe.
lot
That is
a lot to say
flop,
about
bro.
Bronze Man mode.
This is flop.
I don't know. I think it's worth trying, to be honest. I'm like very interested in trying it. I think it'll be interesting. I don't know. I feel like there's just so much like planning and like theory crafting and like trying to work out, oh, like I'm gonna do this method and get like slightly less XP for more GP and shit like that. And I don't know, I kind of just miss skilling on my main. Like skilling on the Iron Man is fun, but I feel like on the main you just had so much more freedom. So I kind of want to see like try it out and see if it's like as fun as it was back in my day. Um, I feel like this is also like in the question you said like to create an attractive game mode for the player base. This is just like the most normie pilled like game mode slop of all time, apart from leagues, because everyone is just like, oh my god, like Jagex makes me do 5 herb runs a year and pick some heckin' snape grass from my prayer potions to kill barrows. I wish I could just buy off the G.
I
It's
don't
just like,
disagree that this is an attractive game mode for normies. I don't disagree that this is an attractive game mode for us, potentially. But I just don't think that you need to have a game mode for this. You just play a main
yeah.
account.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but people just want like the I got it myself thing. It's like
Yeah, what the
Well, yeah, I
like
mean,
the Iron Man
it is
ego.
just giga catered to to exactly what you were saying, Puff. The people who just don't want to go to a few her runs, so they can go kill some perilous moons or whatever the fuck they're doing these days. Like, I guess that's a terrible example. You don't need prayer pots for that, but
Yeah, they're doing something. Lord knows what those people are doing. But
yeah, like for me, it just feels like a too close to both the main game modes, like Iron and Main, what the majority of people play. Just feels really close to both of those. I think if they wanted it to be super great, it would have to be based off something a little bit more different than just watering down each of those two.
Kind
I
of
don't know.
reminds
I
me of
don't
like
think
the
it's the
Fresh
end of the
Start
world.
worlds. Like the Fresh Start worlds, like you had a whole new server and you were just an Iron Man at the beginning, but then by the end you were just a total main account and integrated into the rest of the player base. For me, I like struggle to see how this is any different with the game mode.
Yeah, because once you're set up, you could just have access to everything. You're just not an Iron Man anymore.
Yeah, you just get a colorful little helmet that says you're unique and special, and then that's it. That seems pretty unattractive to me, I suppose, as like entering a new game mode.
It's pretty American man mode, I'm not gonna lie. Every American wants to feel unique and special. Sorry, Americans.
That's just crazy to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand the point of it. This feels like the Project Xanaris thing that they were talking about a while ago, and they scrapped that, and this just feels like it's slowly leaking in to the main game itself.
Well, it's kind of
And we're
it's
just
just
getting
like
bullshit.
dad man mode as well. It's like, oh, I just don't have the time to play, so I don't want to like waste my time doing herb runs and or whatever else, like supply gathering as well. Because there's obviously just so many people who probably want to play Iron Man and who play main accounts, and they just think, oh, I'd love to play Iron Man, but I don't want to like, I can only play an hour a day or something. I don't want to spend it doing a herb run, and then I don't get to actually do what I wanted to do that day. Like that's essentially what this mode is catered towards.
Like,
I just don't
Shouldn't
know
they
what
just
other
go
game
Bodhi
mode there
mode?
could be though, you know?
I don't know.
And
They kind of
any
cook with most of them. Like, I think the Gridmaster Goy Slop was pretty good. Like, a lot of people really liked that. And then they haven't done King of the Skill or anything like that in forever.
Yeah,
I
that
feel like there's
stuff's like
definitely
temporary
potential.
though. I mean, for like an actual like permanent game mode, I don't really know like what options they have.
I've heard people say main hardcore.
Yeah, I think out of all the options
That
they
one
gave,
sounds
the
cool.
hardcore main was definitely the best one.
Dave will
Like,
be rank 1 in that instantly.
I think the problem with the
I will
hardcore
not let
main
that
is that
happen.
like hardcore main is just not like not enough people would actually want to play it though. Like I feel like everyone
It's
would just
mostly
want to
for
watch
content
it.
creators. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the main thing. But even
and that's
Bronze
probably
Man
why they don't
mode
want
will
to
be
do it.
like that.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of
Jagex
the
is getting more like membership sales from Bronze Man than hardcore main IMO.
Definitely.
Like the cost to hardcore main is like too big for the average dad with 2 hours to play. So
yeah.
they don't want to die to their troll and death plateau and have to start all over after they lose their climbing boots. It would be rats.
I don't know. Can they even make another game mode that's close to what we already have?
I just don't know what game mechanics they would base it around.
I don't know.
They need
The current
to
ones are good.
they need to put that
Yeah.
trading card game shit in.
Bro,
Official
we
game
almost
mode.
got that. We actually almost got that in the game.
Yeah, that was pulled.
That's
I mean, I think
insane
they
to me.
said they would maybe test it out on like a Gridmaster type, like temporary thing first before bringing it to the main game to see how people liked it and stuff. And I mean, Bronze Man was already, they said in like the 30-minute video they uploaded, like the Modellina made it during Game Jam, like 80% of it or something. So it was like kind of basically already ready to go. That's probably why they just like thingy it. And also they had the questionnaire. Like this was obviously the most popular one. Like we're sat here saying, who wants this? Who's this for? Like it's on the poll because it was the most popular. Like there is just a bunch of normie people who are like, I don't want to go on a herb ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm ready to be done doing herblore and any kind of farming in the game.
I'm
You can
curious
just
for if it
you can just
does
wait.
come out. I'm
They
pretty
could just-
curious for if it does come out, like how it's how they'll avoid just having it be like merch meta or
Yeah, 'cause you could
transferring
just
gold
abuse
from the
the
main
GE,
somehow.
right? With
Yeah,
low ticket items.
yeah, with low
yeah.
pop items, you can definitely just do that unless they put some sort of restriction on it. But I think they
Yeah,
need
that's
to
the only
implement
problem.
that because that will actually just smoke the whole game mode.
They could just have some nuts and ban people who do shit like that.
I just don't think they care. Like the
I don't
group
think it'll
Iron Man
happen.
high scores are so fucked.
Yeah.
Like just pure high scores are so bad. Like level 3 high scores. Like they just don't care about the high scores for niche things like that.
Yeah.
I only think of like one instance where they actually took like action against a player that was doing something, and that was at the very beginning of the Iron Man. Like when Bonesaw PK was selling crafting supplies to his Iron Man from his main.
Dude,
They don't do
such a
stuff like that
fucking
anymore.
long time ago, bro.
Yeah, that's ancient history.
Oh my god. Half the people listening probably don't even know who Bonesaw PK is. You don't know who that is, do you, Jimmy?
No idea.
I've heard the story, but I don't even know who that is.
Oh
Made up
my
words.
god.
He was
What
a
happened?
old PKer back in the day and came back for Iron Man mode and was really popular. I think he was one of the first people to like get the fire cape in the game in old school. But at one point he was trying to train his crafting and he sold supplies to his Iron Man from his main through the general store, and Jagex, for their retaliatory action, actually stripped away his Iron Man status.
Wow.
I don't think that would ever happen these days.
Nope.
There's some pretty egregious shit you can do these days on like alts, especially to like Iron Man to or like main to Iron Man, and like just no one cares. Like the thought of that ever happening is like so non-existent.
I mean, game integrity's been out the window for half a decade, if not longer.
Oh yeah. Couldn't
Unless
agree
you do
more.
something egregious, like completely just full on. I can't even think of an example, but it does happen occasionally. And then obviously you get punished. It just has to be like you shot the president or something. Essentially.
Yeah, it definitely has to hit like mainstream for anything to happen.
Yeah,
Similar,
Bodhi
similar to
needs
like
to get his eyes on it.
similar to like the shark situation.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect example. I didn't even think of that. We good with the temp game, or not even temp game mode, new game mode discussion?
Yeah,
Ready to move
vote
on
no
to
to
Yeah.
Mortimets?
vote no to bronze mets mode. That shit's trash.
More to
I'm gonna vote. I'm
Mets.
gonna vote
Yeah,
yes.
no
I want
thanks.
Jagex to make more money.
Awesome.
You're not
I'm
thinking about
ready
the
to push in
shareholders
all
when
the
you say no,
content.
Yefim.
Yeah, you're an asshole. We're trying to drive the bottom line here, prick.
Legit.
Hey, let's talk about Blood Moon
Okay.
Rises.
Oh, okay. Flop of
Let's
the
talk
century.
about
Yeah, Blood Moon
Mortimer.
Rises was absolutely nothing, but Mortimer, oh baby.
They teased the Blood Mets Rises for like a year plus. And I don't know, half the game just got stuck on the boss fight and the other half completed it and it was just shit.
It seems
So
like the normies really liked it.
I think the
Yeah.
boss fight itself looks really cool, but then the rewards you get are pretty crappy in
Yeah.
comparison to like the
Lackluster.
old vampire quest gave you 7 Dale, and then this one just
Yeah.
gives you nothing that's really worth doing, even though it's way harder. So that part is kind of unfortunate. But
Yeah,
I
I was
guess
thinking
some people would argue like the fishing and woodcutting are worth it, but I don't know.
this is like the first big quest where it hasn't kind of shaken up the game. Like I feel like so much stuff came from like Song of the Elves and like you said, like what was it called? Sins of the Father gave us like Sep and all that shit. This was just like you just got nothing from this quest. And then to talk about like the Mortimets, like there's just this new like Slayer Master, like crafting, like update, all that shit. Like so much more stuff that seems important came from a random 5 minute quest than this giant, massive built up like new area and all that shit. It's maybe the first, not don't want to say the first time that's happened, but it seemed kind of backwards to me because
It could have been
Pretty
the first.
funny too that it's like objectively better to not have done the new quest because it just directly nerfs your Mortimer Slayer. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean
it could
that's
have been
just
really
then, I
retarded.
interesting
guess.
Just
if
so
like the
retarded.
leech fin gave 5 fin offcuts. So that way you'd have to like balance if you do the quest for the fine fish from leech fin or not having Venators on Mortimet Slayer. That would have been like an interesting trade. But right now you just don't do the quest if you want an additional block to your Slayer Master.
Oh,
Like
Sambo Gakia just woke up.
Morning,
I was
Mateus.
just gonna say that.
Morning, Mateus.
Good morning, brother.
good morning, bro. I don't know, like we just like learned about this over a year ago and they teased like the offcut thing, like Jimmy just mentioned. Like obviously we were all going crazy for that. It was like nobody wanted to go do actual fishing. They just wanted to wait for this to come out. And then we got like the gif of like them fishing the little like tadpoles in the little system. And it just sucked. Like everything about it just sucked. And then the wood cutting was like impossible. It was like actually rocket science. Like I remember just watching people do it, and it was just impossible. And you were just struggling to get to 100k an hour. And yet you just have to like kill Thanos in the quest. It took 4 hours, and you just can't do it.
I
And
feel like they
the rewards
removed
was
stuff
trash.
as well. They said there was going to be like a new like Slayer area with like familiar monsters you've seen before and shit, and they just scrapped that. And I mean, honestly, the area just looks so bad as well. It's just this big like red blob. It's how the catacombs kind of used to look.
They
Like it just
described it
looks
like it was
shit.
going to be huge. Like,
Yeah.
and then
And
like
I've seen
the
my good
like
friend
you said with
Toad.
this,
Sorry, Jimmy, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like you said with the Slayer thing too, it's like they were talking about having a bunch of monsters there, and it ended up being just one that's really bad and literally that makes the quest worth it not to do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you flop that hard on it, but
Thinking with
Yeah, I
you,
feel like it
Puff.
was a
I don't really
letdown.
like the area that much. Like you look at the Venator area, and it's just like a gigantic savanna with like 4 or 5 gigantic bats. You're getting 15k Slayer an hour just trying to stab them with a spear. Like that
Yeah, it looks
seems
like they
very,
just
very
made like
lackluster to me.
a giant area with grass and then was like, all right, we're just gonna make it dark red. All right, that's the area. Like what?
Yeah.
There's actually nothing. It's just a giant patch of nothing.
They'll probably make it look better in the future if it's that bad. They
I
usually
don't know
do
if
that.
people care enough.
I think that was like the
But
theme of it, was for it to like look like a barren wasteland, like full of shit.
I mean, true, but I don't know. I feel like they could have just had had more stuff because it's like it's not even that it looks like shit or like thematically or something. There's no like random stuff around. It's just a big red like place where they didn't add anything else. They just
Yeah, and there's
made it
nothing.
red. Yeah.
Like there's actually not like obviously we don't care about this kind of stuff, but like there's not even like trees, there's not like anything. It's like inanimate objects that you can't like do anything. Like they don't even have like an examine option. Like it's actually just nothing.
Can we pull up
And
a
then
picture of
that's
this,
it.
Jamie?
Jamie, pull it
I
up.
know you're mid-sep, but we want to have it for everyone to see.
Yeah, I feel like if it's bad enough that we're saying there's nothing there, it's really fucking bad.
I just don't know where they put the resources. Because like if they had the area look just sick, and then some of the things in it were lackluster, then like I would have got that. Or like if they had really good content but it looked bad, yeah, I get that. But they just failed on both sides of it. Like,
For the Venator area, Jamie.
Picture of the Venator area.
Yeah, the barren wasteland full of shit, as Yefim described it.
hopefully some J mods are listening to this and getting us feedback.
Mod Light might be in the
I know
chat.
one of them has taken a particular interest in Solace lately, so
Ultimately, when I think it comes to like new area designs, like
This
I like to see
There
a
it
lot
is.
more texture to the game.
wow.
Dude, look at that
red
bullshit.
slop.
Yeah, there's like almost nothing. Like it's just all red with like
It's
little
not very
fake
attractive.
tones. Yeah, there's just it's just nothing.
I need to see it with low detail on. Just
They
actually
like,
nothing.
It's just red.
It
the
like it
entire
actually
thing.
Yeah.
looks like low detail mode, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say
does.
I thought about that at first because I was like no, this is on the wiki. It's definitely this is definitely just what it looks like.
and it's huge. Like the area, the whole like map of it is so big, but there's just nothing in it. Like I don't know if they're gonna add stuff in the future, but as far as I know, like the quest was pretty good. Like people like soy jacked over it, whatever. But then like
Look what Toad just said.
the ending stuff was just trash. I don't know.
Almost 6 years late to the Cardi drop. I mean, it
They
doesn't
should have
look
had it.
as bad as you said, but it doesn't look very good.
This is like the most shit there is in like the whole
Yeah,
place.
pull
bro. This
up
is,
like
the most.
pull up like the main portal when you go through the. I don't have the quest on, or else I'd go and show you. But it's just trash, bro. It's just literally a whole bunch of nothing. It's a giant nothing burger.
They should put a Costco here.
Like
Just put a
actually,
data center.
What about that Maggot King too? Didn't they say that was supposed to be like a pretty good piece of content? And
Oh yeah, they said it was gonna
Oh
be
my
like
god.
similar to like Solo Ohm or some shit like that, and it's just like AFK mage boss.
They
They
said
said
somewhere in
Fasani and
between.
Inferno.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are the two.
exactly.
Basani and Inferno. Okay.
Yeah,
The
And
little
it's
it's just
just
not
melee
that.
package is cool, but it's nowhere near that. Yeah.
But like it's not even close to being near that. That's why I don't understand. Like you can kill it in rags. And like I don't know. I don't think you're doing Fasanis in like complete rags unless you're just goated at the game. But like, how is this anywhere in between? Like there's just nothing to it.
They're saying the Mega King area has more forest density than Suriname. Is that what you're saying, Florals? That's gonna go over everybody's head. That's okay. Get
Yeah, we
out
get
of
it. You're
there.
40.
Nice joke, Alex.
40. That has nothing to do with being 40. That's a country.
So you are 40.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even 30.
Happy birthday, old man.
Yeah,
Kappa.
whatever you
Okay.
say, dude.
What about the I guess
Unreal
Get you back
got
to
it.
bed.
the other thing was like the Wormsgreg Island was so fire. We got the Mortemets, which is just the best thing ever. The Golems, which are pretty good for goalies. Like it's actually not a bad update. And then the Mad Angel. I personally only killed the quest boss, so I don't really know how the fight goes, but I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, it actually has like new unique mechanics. Like I've not seen a lot
Yeah.
of the Magic King, but it doesn't look. I mean, there's like the
Yeah,
melee
it's
punish and shit. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. I feel like the Mad Angel like would have been
Yeah,
sicker
low
if it
key.
done more damage or something. I don't know.
gets you the Reddit sword too. The
Oh yeah,
Hallowfell.
W.
Yeah,
On
what's the
Hallowfell.
consensus on the Haverfail, whatever it is? Haverfell?
It's
We vibe with it or
essentially just
no?
melee Venibo. That's it. It's like melee
But
Venibo with no upkeep or anything like that.
it's like okay for melee training. That's it, or something.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of good for Slayer. Like versus if you were gonna do like melee Abbey demons or like melee Blood Velds, I think Hallowfell's like better DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
If you're doing melee
you
blood
work it
build with the
in to
scythe, would
Abbey
it be
Demons.
better?
Well, obviously not.
Okay, well, don't say obviously not. I'm asking a question, dickhead.
What were we gonna say, LeBron?
You use it at Abbey Demons, Florals was saying, I think. Like if you're gonna melee them, it does help quite a lot for certain hits. Like
Yeah.
you'll lure them in, hit them with Emberlight as you're doing that, and then switch to Hollowfell for a couple hits before you spec. But it's like very niche, I guess.
Yeah, I think Barrage is still better, but I don't know if you were say like doing Slayer with like work from home or some shit.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
pretty
then
good.
obviously the golem crafting is like kind of whatever. It's pretty good for me because I've done multi-skill. So I might need to go there one day. Hopefully not, but who knows? Seems to be like I know Reddit like Loki loves the update. So I think that was like a pretty good update for them. It's just like a super giga buff to like crafting if you like just look at it without multi-skill. Because you don't need any glass, any seaweed, nothing like that. You just need furs, and everyone does rumors anyways.
You have to keep that in mind with every update that the average player is way more important to shareholder value than we will ever be.
True. And then yeah, I mean,
And we're all about that here.
oh wait, they did actually introduce the like momentum mining. So with like the blood mets, we got momentum woodcutting. That's like the click the tree, click your character bullshit. And then with the golems, you got like momentum mining, which is like just code for 3-tick mining without knife log. So you like start the cycle by clicking on a rock, you then mine the rock, and as long as you click on a new rock, your character will like obviously insta mine it, just like you're 3-ticking without ever knife logging.
Do you think the average player, not us, will like that though? Of just only click rock?
I'd be more concerned about whether or not Sebe likes that personally.
He actually hasn't made a YouTube video about it, surprisingly.
Yeah,
I thought he
I
would
can't
have,
believe
but
he
he
hasn't
hasn't.
mentioned it.
Not
I
good enough for
think-
him, I guess. Jesus Christ.
Well, isn't there also like a big AFK rock you can do? So just nobody
Of course.
actually does.
Yeah,
the
of
three
course.
Yeah,
tick.
there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a big giant AFK
If-
rock that never moves, never despawns.
If they add it as an option, like no casual's ever gonna do it is the thing.
Apparently he said he doesn't like it, according to Necro. And
What does
that's
that guy
the
like?
macro
Does that guy
store.
like anything?
That's what I'm saying. This isn't good enough for him. He's been wanting this.
It's literally Gnome Cube, but like no cube.
Easier than Gnome Cube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically he didn't come up with the idea, you see, so it's not playable.
I respect the way his mind works, bro.
Yeah.
You guys seen his
don't.
whetstone
Yellow
idea,
waxing.
right? Where if you click a whetstone, you get 3 or 6 smithing XP per click.
Yeah, that's like actually terrible.
I think
That's worse
smithing
than
is
the
solved,
Gnome Cube.
boys.
That's like fletching darts, no?
I thought
Like
that
the
was a
same
joke.
concept?
Is it real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
he
whole
came up with a
video on it.
whetstone thing. Yeah.
What?
I wanna say too, it's literally called a fucking whetstone. In his video, he said it needs to be a piece of metal.
Dude, he's spewing bullshit.
Like, bro.
Isn't the like that makes sense, right? Aren't whetstones? They're
What
not
they use
literal
for smithing,
whetstones. They
yeah.
used to be, but they're not literally that anymore. This is funny
don't know.
because this is actually the next topic of discussion. We're already kind of talking about it already.
Yeah.
Oh, whetstones?
No.
Yeah, the whetstone,
We're gonna-
the whetstone, Sebe, and generally the color yellow. That's the next topic.
we have a surprise guest actually. Sebe just fucking pulls open the curtain and walks in. We have a whole scene set up for it.
Yeah.
No,
Homer
we're talking
Simpson's
about
walking through the door.
the Fox royalty check. No, we're just meant to be speaking on APM based methods that rival, existing methods. So obviously knife log versus this new method that you're talking about, the mining one. And just what would it take for a method like that to be successful? I don't know.
I feel like I'm just so
Opposed to it.
biased. I just feel like they can't. Like, there's
No,
something so
isn't
magical about the knife log or the herb par.
Isn't the leech fin fishing kind of cool? Like some people kind of like that. I know Thurko made a video of it and he enjoyed it.
Well, like that's like the new like we're already in the new like methods. Like the wood cutting thing from Blood Mets Rises is all wood cutting from here on out. Like that's the new idea. Leech fin is the new idea for like fishing in the future. Like momentum mining is the new mining method.
I wouldn't be
So it's
opposed
like-
to it. Like, I don't think they did like a terrible job for those being like the first couple things they're trying out for it. Like, there's other good content in the game that isn't tick manip related, but I think they would have to do a pretty smooth job of it for me to like it more than like 4G or Teaks.
It would have to be more
the only
like
thing good
Fincher
about-
just said. Or you go ahead, Guardy.
I feel like the only good thing about Leechfin is kind of like the player ingenuity that has kind of followed that of like trying to multi-skill with the bowstring packs or whatever they are, flax packs.
Oh yeah, the
Like doing it in between the fishing. But as a standalone method, I just don't really find it that interesting to play Mario Kart on my, on my game.
Do you
I
like
think
Mario
leech fin
Kart,
is just
Guardy?
too much for what it is.
It's just too complicated. It's just too much like I just feel like they're getting like the whole idea wrong. Like no one cares about knife log. It's like it's not like you have to knife log. It's just the method can't suck. And all the stuff that Yellowman suggested just sucks. Like all the stuff that they're trying to do just seems like it sucks.
I wouldn't say that. I am interested in the whetstone.
I haven't trained, smithing yet, so, personal bias, maybe Whetstone could be good.
He said it should be 6 XP a click. He needs some more ambition in his life. Can we make it like 120 XP per click, like darts?
No, because he wants it to be like it's like the replacement for the Gnome Cube. So when you click it, it starts like a 3-tick action and gives you like.
Oh shit!
passive
It
smithing
also
XP
gives
too.
you. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was also starting the tick cycle.
Of
Bro,
course.
okay.
Yeah.
I've heard enough. Let's put it in the game.
Has
Maybe-
anyone done
maybe-
any of the new methods?
What?
Has anyone done any of the new like stuff that they assign or like any of the new fishing, the new anything like that? Like has anyone done any of that here? Because I have not done any of the new wood cutting, the new fishing, or the new mining.
I
It's a
watched
shame Sean's
Sean Day
not
do
here.
it. I watched
Yeah.
him do it. I mean the like momentum mining, like I feel like it's probably like kind of feels like satisfying to just basically be like cheating 3-tick mining, like essentially by
Yeah.
like being able to 3-tick without having a 3-tick. I mean the method seems like I don't know, like it's like I want to call it like fake AFK. It's like a kind of decent amount of clicking if you're not just like AFK in it. I think if you've got to click like every 2 or 3 ticks or something on the actual golem. Actually, I think the bloodwood trees or whatever the fuck they're called. I think that's like just better for Iron Man. That's like new Iron Man meta. I'm pretty sure. I think you can get like 230k an hour, 235k an hour wood cutting XP.
Oh damn. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
that good. That's
peaks are out,
crazy.
bro.
You get those secret arrows from it too, right? Those things are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that nukes your XP an hour if you make. I don't know how it
Oh,
works. I
does
could be
it?
wrong. I don't
Oh,
know if
I
it like
see.
kills your XP. Someone in the chat let us know.
That's one down below.
We also didn't talk about the goat hunting. I watched Jamal do that, and that looks fun as shit. Like, not actually, but kind of.
It looks
It's at least like
stupid,
a funny method.
but like funny. Tail grabbing goats.
Yeah.
It is like, just conceptually, it's funny. I like when they put goofy shit in the game, and they don't try to take it too seriously, you know?
Yeah, that did seem kind of old school. I like the goat hunting for that.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
mean.
something
It's
stupid.
old school to make it goofy.
They didn't they add it to rumors for a bit too? What was the whole situation with that? They like added it, removed it because people didn't like it.
Dude,
They added it,
that
and it was actually a really good task. But I think a bunch of retarded people like were retarded and then just cried about it. Essentially, is
There
what
was a
happened.
Reddit post, yeah,
What
being
does
like,
that
you
People
need
are
mean?
to
like,
take these
remove it
off
from
the.
rumors.
Yeah.
How? I think it was like Killa did the math on the rumor list and it just turned out to be like the best task by far that you can get. Like it was better than Dash and Kebet. And it was gonna make rumors like long term like 265, maybe like 267k an hour forever.
Oh,
And
shit.
people just like didn't understand. Like I don't know how you can just do the method and not get the good rate. Like someone mentioned like you cattle prod them or some shit like that. Like what are we doing? Or we can't just telegraph.
What?
That's like the super weed method. That's like you can just cattle prod them like sheep farmer, whatever the quest is in Artie.
Yeah, sheep
Herder.
herder.
Yeah, sheep herder. You can
Of
just
course.
fucking put it
Why
like
the
you can just
fuck would
push
you
them in
do
the
that?
thing. I
Would
don't
the
know.
telegraph not
Can't
be
afford law
faster?
runes.
Of course it'd be.
Oh, okay. All right, so they're thinking about a specific player here. Can't afford law runes.
Yeah.
Don't need to
Maybe with
elaborate on that one.
the new 10% lantern, they could make more law runes.
See, this is how they do it. They tie everything together. They made the lantern that good so that you could afford the law runes.
To do the goat hunter.
Put my goat in the pit. Thank you, Unreal.
Someone ban that guy.
Is the goat kosher?
That guy probably should get banned if you heard half the stuff he actually says. Just kidding, obviously. What did someone just had an actual question and we were just bullshitting, so repeat yourself.
Yeah, go ahead, Puff. What's your
Oh,
question?
I did not ask a serious question. I asked if the goat was kosher.
Oh, I thought you asked a serious question. Yeah, I mean, probably depends on how it's slaughtered. Isn't all that ritualistic?
Is there a
meat,
rabbi on Worms, Greg?
Nice Hickory
The
Lake.
Mad
But
Angel, maybe.
I don't think that there's
Fuck.
anything. I don't know if there's anything else to do with the like Wormsgreg Island and or Bloodmets Rises. It seems to be just kind of like lackluster besides the Slayer Master.
Jeweler's chisel. Give me that.
Oh, I forgot about the chisel. The chisel is so fire.
Yep, that thing's beast.
What's it like 10% chance to chisel an extra gem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty fire.
Oh, and 100% success rate on the like Karamcha gems.
Yeah.
With the Jade Opal Topaz.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty solid.
Not to have like a UIM agenda or anything, but if you could put it in the POH, Jagex, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you, while you're at it, put the flying sec in there too, bro.
I think those things will both get done instantly now that we've asked politely.
Modelites listening.
All right, we can probably move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
All right, so throughout the 2026 calendar year, Jagex has been marketing OSRS as a League of Legends side monitor idle game. Is this an accurate depiction of the game, its health, or the direction it's going? I want to say something real quick about this.
Yeah.
I do think it is a good side monitor game for sure. This isn't the best question for the group of people that we have here because it's all people who play super actively. But whenever you watch like a YouTuber or a streamer that plays a different game, you wouldn't be surprised to find out they actually have a stacked RuneScape account that they play on the side every time they're streaming. You see it all the time.
I
Yep.
don't
So I
think
think
this is
tons of
like.
people play it on the side.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
they're
don't.
wrong.
He plays. If you ever watch Sancho, he's in between games. He's like playing RuneScape every time.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
definitely
Riley's a
don't
good
think this is
example
them
too,
like
actually.
All the ads though just make me like wish there was a like RuneScape MOBA because it would actually be fun as fuck. I think to play. Like every time they post that shit, I'm just like, how about you guys just make your own RuneScape MOBA? We can play like old school on the side while we play your other game.
I'm maining a Wowogi. You can fuck shit up.
You'd be the wise
I
old
just feel
man.
like it's like disingenuous to only market it as like an idle
You be
game.
the tool
Because I feel like
leprechaun, you
then
fucking retard.
the people who join because they see those like idle game ads like get a false idea of like what the game depth has to like offer.
Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like there's just so much shit you have to do before it can even be an idle game as well. Like you can't really just spawn in on tutorial island, and I mean you can't even like AFK a regular tree because you chop one log and it goes down, or like you can't AFK like mining because you like mine one copper and it's despawned.
Yeah, I don't know what their goal is with doing that. I guess it's just a way to try to get people to play in any way.
I think it's
But,
definitely
yeah.
just a marketing tactic. Like I don't know if you can get to that point where even like for the like you said, how Puff was saying, like with the streamers just playing on the side game, like people will definitely do that between queues on their other games or whatever they're doing. I don't think it's necessarily a push that that's the direction they want to take the whole thing.
I like the fact they always do League of Legends. Like I think the player base for that game and like the player base like age range for old school is probably pretty similar, and they're probably trying to catch people who used to play RuneScape as a kid, who would then think, "Oh fuck, like I can go like AFK, magic trees or something like while I play League of Legends and shit."
I mean, everyone here who has a job has been doing that already, right? You play on your phone when you're working, or you play on like your side monitor, whatever it looks like. You're AFKing while doing other shit. This game is
Yeah,
kind of
true.
perfect for that. I don't think it's bad. I would definitely agree. You don't want that to creep into the game too much where they cater to it.
You think it just kind of like reinforces the sentiment though, like among a lot of casual players that like skilling is boring and slow and like unenjoyable?
I mean, it is if you do stars the whole way. Like,
That's not true. There's some good banter at Stars.
okay, well, I don't know what to say about that.
I think they all just view it as like a means to an end. Like, I go and get 70 mining and I can do like one down at the TOA mining room.
Yeah.
Or I need to go get like 90 smithing to go do like the diary cape or something. Like they just view like skilling in general as just the worst thing ever and just impossible to do.
It's like the unfortunate truth of the game to them.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know how you fix that though. You're either gonna like skilling or you're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like obviously most people would rather like do the collection log or PVM or do whatever, but to like kind of promote the game in terms of like I feel like them promoting the secondhand monitor game is like them basically shitting on skilling as well. Because it's like obvious what they're trying to do is just try to get people into the game to like then go PVM because like every update is just PVM focused.
Yeah, PVM is certainly more attractive to probably the majority of the player base. Like only the select few, maybe like 1 to 5% of the players are like in love with skilling long term.
Which is fine. Like that's how the game is like super designed to do. It's definitely came like a long way since release, as far as I know.
I wonder how people would react if they did like a kind of skilling PVM crossover boss. Like they have some of that in RS3. Wonder how they would like that.
Well, they've tried. They've just tried so many times. Like Volcano just flopped.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, Volcano sucks, but if you literally add Croesus, I don't think that one's very fun either, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, they all hate it in that game too, so I don't know.
Okay. See, I think, I don't know. The thing is about Croesus is that, like, you're just, like, sitting there doing nothing, waiting, dodging his attacks. I think it would be cool if they did have, like, if they use, like, some of these new momentum mechanics or whatever else they want to come out with for that, and actually, like, put, like, an actual skill ceiling on it instead of just dodging attacks for 10 minutes.
I don't think you need to have it be a hybrid boss where you need it to be skilling and PVM. They could make a really cool skilling boss, just skilling.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be
I
like.
mean, that's pretty much
oh,
what we're saying. Like, I don't know if you.
That's not what you said verbatim, though. That's the problem.
Okay, verbatim, I didn't say that, but fuck, dude.
I'm not.
Just Jared
I'm not trying to
posting my
get on your dick here.
podcast.
No, Jared said that word is one of the gayest words I've ever said.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
that's sorry. I could
That
probably
makes
say
sense
that
why
at
you're
this
talking
point,
about
but-
it, bro.
You can say
Oh
it,
my
again,
God.
bro.
Anyways,
I think the issue when they try to combine skilling and PVM is it just ends up appealing to no one in the end. Like the skillers aren't happy
Yeah.
and the PVMers aren't happy.
Well, that would be really cool if they made an engaging skilling boss, though.
yeah,
That
yeah.
actually made sense. And was decent rates.
I never
Couldn't
got
be
to
the
try
best
Volcano on release, but people said it was better on release. You could like 1.5 ticket, and there was like a MVP mechanic, and
Oh,
you kind
yeah.
of had
Oh,
to be
yeah.
the one to
Yeah, the
to log
normies
in.
cried because they
And then,
could do
yeah, 'cause-
1.5 ticket and get
Yeah.
MVP every game.
So it's like they had a decent one, it sounds like, but then it just didn't appeal to enough people, so they scrapped it.
I never played RS3. Are there any bosses in there that would actually like have a good like carryover into old school?
I mean, yes and no. The problem is with the game, it's obviously designed around like abilities and shit like that. So, like, yeah, but they would need like a major rework for like probably 99% of them.
Unironically, that Croesus boss probably the easiest one that you could put in because it is just you doing skilling activities to damage it. Like everything else in that game is very designed around having your abilities and surging around and stuff.
Killing boss would be cool though.
Hespori is not a skilling boss, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That does not count. Sorry, I was talking to the guys in the chat.
The
No
peanut
worries.
gallery.
The peanut gallery, yeah. It does give farming XP, you're right. I'll just go blow my head off. Move off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, you won't. You won't do that.
In Grand Theft Auto, of course. No, I don't think there's anything else really to talk about for skilling bosses.
No.
I don't even think that was the question.
It wasn't
No.
the question. Yeah, I was looking over at the screen. I was like, when did we even talk about this?
Yeah,
I mean,
dunno.
it kind of does segue into the next question. But
Could you read it for us?
let me
Yeah, can you
read
read
it
it?
for you.
I'm
Are
begging
there
to
any
know what it
changes
is.
that you would like to see or skills improved on to existing methods? Sorry, any skills that are overtuned with content or have large content gaps? I think any buyable being like put into some new method would be cool because they're all so boring and they're all the exact same thing. But I don't know how you do that without it being DOA. Like you can't just make like the potion minigame obviously didn't make mains do that instead of fucking making potions because it's so much faster and multi-skillable.
Yeah, there's no way to balance those mini games between mains and iron, so they're all just iron content when they make a viable into a mini game.
Well,
I think that's
don't
the
know.
main problem is balancing any of this with Iron Man. It doesn't make sense to balance something between Iron Man and main because it's a completely different game mode with
They've been
different
pretty
rates
good.
altogether.
Well, they've been pretty good at having like rewards come from the mini games that mains can like use really well. Like the goggles from the mixology is pretty good overall.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I
can
guess
Buy
like
the little rewards.
that is a
Yeah.
good way to balance it. Mains just do it for the rewards, then leave when they get something out of it.
Yeah.
Like
Same with like
Guardians of the Rift
the
is really good for that.
yeah, exactly. You get the pouch, the robes, the lantern as well, and then like the jeweler's chisel comes from the golem thing they just added.
Yep.
That's pretty good for
It's a
like
beast.
multi-skill gyms.
Oh,
No,
on this topic,
this
something they need to fix is the reagent pouch to work anywhere. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's still much
Oh,
use with the
that'd be
new
cool.
pots, but
That'd be great.
I
You know, this
mean, yeah,
question gets
exactly.
my
That's
my
how that
save cap
works.
on.
That isn't exactly what I meant by like balancing a method like that for mains to actually use it. Obviously, the rewards that you get one time that benefit your account are still going to be worth getting. But having gaps in the Bible methods on main game is what I meant. It's just like I don't know if there is a way to make that work. Because the gaps are literally just, am I too poor to do black dehydes? Okay, yes, I'm doing the next worst thing. That is the gap. It's just a money gap.
and it's even
There's
worse for
nothing
things
better than
like
that.
like Con and Prayer and Fletch, where they just get so fast on the high end. It's like
Yeah, like am
there's
I
really
too
no
poor to get
balance.
2 mil an hour prayer? Apparently, so now I'm getting what, 700k an hour? Awesome. That's just dumb. I don't think you can fix that because it's literally just a money question. This is more, I guess, for like Iron Man methods than anything.
I mean, I think another good skill to talk about for both main and iron on this would be Hunter. Talked a little bit about that earlier, but it's just this skill just has so many random little methods that are just absolutely nothing because you have Driftnet on main, which is just miles better than anything. And then you have on iron, you need to spend a lot of your, I don't know how much actual time it is. One of the Ironmen can correct me here, but I believe you do need to spend quite a bit of time in that chest now. And then the hunter, like the crab hunter or whatever it is.
Yeah. Probably like over half your XP is just spent at crabs alone.
Yeah. Like, do you still do like birdhouses too? Or do you not need that anymore?
With the sweep
You
up,
can do a little bit.
I think you might go back
Okay.
to do a little birdhouse, but I'm not sure. Oh,
I think
one
the one
method that
skill I'd
probably
really like to see is improved is smithing. At least
yeah.
I was thinking that.
That's what I was just
I
gonna
don't
say.
like the
Yeah.
idea of Shopscape, but if there was like a thing where I could go gold pan for some gold fragments to turn in for some noted gold ore, you know, kind of day alt style, sign me up, baby.
What about if they just made a method that was better than gold and just ruined that from being meta, considering it's a fucking ancient meta?
Ancient
No one
meta,
likes it.
ancient.
Like they could make a
No.
500k an hour smithing method
Yeah, and
and
everybody
I think
would
actually
buy
that's
just
them.
what the F rate
obliterate it.
is right now. The method nobody
Okay,
does.
well that's for trading, right?
Yeah.
Well, like if
If
you
we're
do a
talking
gold
about
hub
Iron
gold,
Man
it's like
also,
330. Like
that,
I don't know. They definitely need to do something. They've been talking about this smithing rework for like years now. So who knows if that'll ever actually come out.
I think
I
the
just don't
only
even know
other
how
things
they
I
could
would
rework.
want. Oh, go ahead, Gardy.
I just don't even know how they could rework it. Like, what are you gonna do? Make runesmithing level 40? Like, what could you do?
they should
No
just make a
idea.
new method above goldsmithing that exists after a quest that gives you 5 to 600k an hour, and make it cool and engaging and harder than goldsmithing. Why don't they just do that? Would you be mad about that? I wouldn't be mad about that. Goldsmithing has been the meta since the game came out.
I feel like it would just be some like they tried to make a smithing mini game and it was the fucking stupid Giants Foundry shit and it's just not that interesting.
Yeah, but it's also poo shit XP per hour. If it
Yeah,
wasn't,
I'm just
you would
saying
do
like
it.
that's the shit they're making though. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get this like epic 500k XP an hour smithing.
Oh, dude, we forgot about the whetstone. Never mind, we're
Oh
solved.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot
smithing
about
is
that.
0 time now.
See, this is why I always say Sebe knows what he's talking about.
For real.
I really hate that guy. But I think the rework idea was like basically get resources from mining and then you eventually go and smith it, whatever that means, whether it's like ore or whatever. But the idea is that you spend like a bunch of time mining without like dropping your stuff, and then you just go smith afterwards. But I really don't know how that can possibly pan out.
I don't know about all that, but I agree with you on the other thing you said.
Is your nose stuffed up, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, super sick.
Nah, he just sounds like that.
Awesome.
You sound good, man. Don't worry
Natural
about
voice.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
thanks
it.
guys. Thanks guys.
I feel like low-key, like the one method that I always hear people complain about that probably should, like, I don't know, maybe get nerfed is driftnet. People just like always cry about driftnet forever. Wah, it's too OP. Wah, I want to go do rumors. It's like that all the time.
They shouldn't nerf it.
I think it
I
could be
think it's
nerfed a
actually in a
little
pretty
bit,
healthy
but
state right now.
people also cry too much. Like rumors are really good for what they are.
Yeah, agreed.
You just have to not play the website and just tank getting 0.7 for a while.
You're asking to freaking move mountains with that. People love playing for the green number.
Oh yeah.
I think the only main issue with rumors is it like incentivizes nobody to do chins. Like nobody ever does black chins except like a handful of people. Because between drift being so good and then rumors being so good as like the solo method, there just feels like no reason to do chins over them.
It is kind of dead content.
But it sucks because they're pretty fun. Like doing black chins is an intense
Best
method.
method ever. That method is so beast. Like every good player in history is good at black chins. It's just the best method ever.
It does have a really high skill cap.
Yeah, and there's like a 1 bill bounty if you beat the 6 hour right now. Someone told me.
1 billion.
Only if you're in the clan.
Yeah, only if you're not in the clan, you're a loser and you probably can't beat it.
That's such a fair point. I hadn't thought about that. Jamie loves rumors. He just said in the chat. I'm sure you saw that. Well, actually, not in the chat. In the video game. If you're watching him run SEP right now, you saw that. All right, we want to
That
move on
flame,
from that.
whoever asked that question, Loki, like I feel like all the
Yeah, go
answers
ahead.
weren't that great. That was a tough
Oh,
question to answer.
Oh, the other changes I was gonna say was Eternal Binding Necklace. I've only got like 40
Yeah,
mil rune
that'd
crafting
be
left. Give
fire.
me that soon.
they should put that
And
out the
then
day you finish.
I think
it's not a huge
Wasby
thing.
said he
It's
was
just
waiting for that
quality
to
of
start
life.
RC, I think too.
And then they got
People
to
have
add the
been
new
asking for it for a
trial.
while.
Like,
Why'd they postpone the new sailing
No, that
Barracuda
got
trial?
scrapped.
No
That's no
more.
They're
longer.
probably just gonna scrap it at this point. Yeah,
They already did. It's already been like officially announced as discontinued forever or postponed indefinitely, is their words.
Wait, what
you're
is?
capping.
The 4th trial that was supposed to come out at the end of
Oh.
2026. I'm so serious. They like fully scrapped it because I think Lane was like waiting on that, and then he like we literally had this conversation like a month ago, and he told me that it was scrapped, and it really was scrapped.
That's fucking stupid.
Hopefully they add a new salvage spot at least or something, man. That sucks. Skill just maxes out at level 72.
That's another
Yeah.
thing they could have just thrown into Vampirium.
I think the issue is, yeah, the longer they wait, like I see Bailey just said it's a waste of time to add, and it's like the longer they keep waiting, the more of a waste of time it becomes.
Yeah.
So interesting too. Like so much dev time was put into sailing, and then after the release of it, it's kind of shelved indefinitely. Like it doesn't make it feel like it's a skill then that's worth the time to train or do for a lot of people. So let's wait until it gets revisited 2 or 3 years down the line.
They do have a ton of shit to do, to be fair. Maybe a bigger team. They need a bigger team.
We do not need a bigger team, bro. Have you seen the
We
bottom of
need
the patch
50.
notes?
We need 50 more randoms at the bottom of the notes.
It's a scroll
on,
now
pizza.
of people.
I want to see mod Unreal at the bottom.
We go awesome, I think.
I really want to see that guy in prison.
For anything in particular, or are you just saying that?
Nah, I'm just saying that. Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, okay.
Something comes to mind for me, but I'm drawing a
I know
blank.
we were talking to him a bit earlier, but he didn't really say anything that made me think that.
Yeah, that's true. He just said what was on everyone's mind.
Yeah, we were all thinking it.
Let's move on. Actually, Puff wanted to flame the person that asked the question. Go ahead, Puff.
I feel like this was just like I can't think of anything. This is just a tough question to answer. I don't know. Fuck whoever asked this. I'm wrapping my brain. I can't think of shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That was my bad. I didn't mean to make you work too hard.
I didn't know it was you.
Come on, Guardy.
Was that actually you?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Pimp.
All right, let's talk about our current relationships to the game. Passionate? Burnt? Why? Any changes that have changed your approach or perspective to the 200 mil all grind? I don't think I should go first on this one. I'm
Was
not
this
in a
asked by
You,
not in a
you
good
didn't want to lead.
headspace
You,
for
did, you
this.
didn't want to lead with Bert.
Yeah, not in a good headspace for this one. I'm
Okay,
summered.
I can take it away from you then if you want. I'm always feeling pretty passionate about the game, man. Pretty yeah, you're right. It's just like when you find like a new game you really like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's fun to just come home and put the ass in the chair every day, man. It's a good time. Feeling good about it.
What are your thoughts, LeBlanc? I'm very curious what you think because you're nearing the end.
I'm motivated. Hmm. The main thing, like part of the question was updates, I guess, that have changed their perspective. When sailing came out, I kind of burnt out for a bit because I was really busy and just getting 99 took me what felt like forever. And that was like at a point where I felt like I was reaching the end. But I've kind of just gotten over that and I'm like 2K up from done. So I'm pretty motivated.
Beast.
At this point, I just don't care how big the weeks are. I just know I'll get there eventually, if that makes sense.
That is actually
You
the
ever think
exact same
about-
outlook I had towards the end. Like you just know that you're going to finish, and it's just a matter of time. Whether it's a 70 or a 50 or an 80, you're still working towards it. You're going to be done eventually. Very
Do you ever get the post 200 mil scaries, LeBlanc?
Like, am I worried about finishing?
No. Like, what comes next? You know, like, do you ever like entertain what's on the horizon? Like, once you're done, because like you're gonna finish no matter what.
I think I'm going to keep playing, but probably on my iron and just do a little bit of PVM here and there.
LeBong, do you want a sneak peek at what your life is going to look like 5 years after 200 mil all?
Tell me what happens.
Look me in my eyeballs. Just connect with me on a spiritual wavelength here.
Look Jeff Teague in
the
his
same.
eyeballs.
Look at my Iron Man. That's what you're looking at in 5 years. Are you happy with that?
What a terrible life.
I think his Iron Man's already better than yours, Alex.
Yeah, I didn't want to
Shut
say
the
it, but
fuck
it might
up.
be.
What?
Yeah,
What is
his
your
iron
Iron?
is
Your iron
stacked.
does have a Tebow.
Yeah, his is stacked.
You have
Yours
a
sucks.
TiVo? Oh my god, fuck off, bro.
You look, you just mugged yourself, bro. You actually just said
Legit.
Well, this is a tough spot to be in if you're Jeff Teague.
Yeah, your Iron Man sucks.
My Iron Man is fucking goated.
It has
Retard.
nothing. Sean Bay has all of your stuff.
No, he does not. Okay, we don't need to get. We'll get into this after the podcast privately. You and I are gonna have a conversation.
Well, what are your thoughts, Puff? How are you viewing the game? Are you excited? I know you're wanting to play bronze, man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in like limbo right now because I'm like hoping that I want to say I don't like playing my UIM, but there's obviously a bunch of times where I would just be like, I can't really be bothered doing anything, and I would just bone mine for like 1 or 2 weeks or whatever, and I don't know, I just jump between like playing a lot and then just AFKing most days, so I wouldn't really mind having that. Like, I just want to sit at the computer and play every waking moment again, and I'm kind of hoping to get that from Bronze Man, which I feel like I'm like hyping it up too much in my head that I'm gonna play it for like a week and then I'm gonna be like, bro, this shit sucks. But I don't know. I'm hoping yeah, I'm hoping it will just make me want to play a bunch. It's not like I'm like burnt or anything right now, but I'm kinda just like doing a bunch of random shit to kinda kill time rather than commit to like a long grind. And like I think in the question it said that, like something about the perspective to like the 200 mil all grind, like bro, I have like 20k EP left at like on this UIM, you know? Like I'm not sad thinking about 200 mil all, I'm just playing for fun. And also I already have 200 mil all, by the way. Mog,
That's fire.
yeah. Me and Alex.
Well, no, I don't
I
have
mean,
200 mil all anymore.
Oh yeah.
I did though. There was a time,
You did do that shit once.
for real.
yeah, I mean, I could when you say you're at 5K up puff, but you don't think about 200 mil all, like I'm like 12, 12 and some change. And I think that's still the same perspective that I have. Like I still have so much time left in the game.
It's
I,
just so
I
long
feel
on
like I
this
just have
fucking
to
game mode,
show up
bro.
and play.
Yeah.
What's the current actual EP to finish on Temple? Like even if it's outdated, is it like
25k,
25K?
I think. Something like that.
And
It's
Jesus.
just so much.
Some share.
I will say I'm like super motivated to play. There's so many people like around the same EHP rank as myself, and just so many people who are all close together. And I love playing like all day long. It is just so fun. I'm having like the time of my life. There's some like up and downs, of course, but it's just so beast. I just feel like the game is in the perfect spot, and I'm like so motivated to finish out the year and hopefully like beat the current Iron Man year. Hopefully that comes to fruition, but we'll see.
What's the current year to beat?
Off the top of my head, I think it's like 5.2 or something like that. I know Wizard has it. 5.3, 5.2, something like that. Someone correct me.
53-42.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think like my projected should be like 5.5, but it's obviously all just like super Fortnite out of date.
Not like wholesome chungus, but I feel like for me, like the motivation has really come from like hanging out in VC with the clan, just chopping it up after work or on the weekend, and
Of course.
all that has
Definitely.
been super valuable to
Yeah.
putting in some big days.
BC's beast mode.
Yeah, I agree.
They're
Actually, it's way easier to play when people are in VC.
I
been
know
so
like
many times throughout this like 200 mil herb journey where I just have not wanted to play Burger Master 4 and Overcooked 2 at the Mixo Factory, but being able to hang out with everybody like makes it feel like you're not even playing the game. Next thing you know, you're only a couple weeks from finishing the skill, basically, which is super sweet.
I know like a lot of people, this is like pretty common knowledge to like join voice, and it's just so much easier to play, but I literally played like 2.5 to 3Ks, and then I joined voice, and I've literally just almost doubled my actual year of like ep gained from just joining voice every day. So like it really is a cheat code. It's just so easy to play when voice is popping.
Pretty sure
If
people
you're
have
not in
said
the
that since the
clan,
beginning of time.
Yeah. for
consider
sure.
applying.
Apply to VC now.
Should we? Should we pull VC into here?
Absolutely not a
Give
chance.
the chat a sneak
No,
peek.
no, 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 no.
There's that one
Alright.
Yeah,
guy in there.
let's get Toad, Unreal, and Wasby in here.
If Toad's not Mexican today, I think it's fine.
Wait, what?
Like some days he gets hit with a Mexican beam. If you know, you know.
Like his accent?
No, like
Yeah,
he says at
something like
work.
that.
Yeah, Alex, I really don't think we should do that based on Unreal's
We're
last
not-
comment there in the
we're
chat.
we're not gonna do that. That was
Yeah,
never something we were actually going to do.
Okay.
I think everyone has touched on their motivational levels. Let's talk about the perception of skilling. Has it changed over the last few years? Pre-COVID versus now? Have updates to skilling made it more approachable and accessible, e.g. rumors, level 87 floor 5 SEP, or boosted quest XP, mid-game bloat? Has that been successful? Don't
I think
everybody talk at once.
it's more accessible than ever. I feel like every skill has like a fallback method, where if you just don't like the one-to-one method, there's something you can do for a decent amount, or there's something you can AFK as a 0 time. Like 200 mil all is very approachable compared to before.
I'd
Just
agree,
like think
100%.
pre-COVID, like skilling wasn't even really like on my radar. Like I was doing it. Like in 2020, I went for tuna mill fire making, like a classic new game person. But like it was just a cool thing to do, you know. And now, like after pretty much COVID, it just feels more like possible than ever to skill in a long form fashion.
I feel like
The
an update that's
COVID
not
boom was
talked.
crazy for skilling.
Yeah, I feel like Aether and crafting made it so much more approachable for mains, and people just don't really talk about it much. Like you're basically just doing ZMI, but getting way more XP. And like with runners, it's crazy too.
That definitely
Was
saved
that
a
the
bunch of
most?
people.
Is it the most significant XP increase in the skill meta?
No, it doesn't increase the XP that much, but it's like compared to lava, it's like anyone can do it. Like
Is
there's
it?
not
Does
really.
it not increase it quite a bit with runners? I mean.
Oh, if you use runners, yeah, it's probably like
Yeah, that's
450k
what
an
I mean.
hour.
Yeah, so that's a huge
450.
fucking increase.
Yeah.
Because the method itself is the same basically as lava runners. I know it's not the exact same. Obviously, it's not the exact same, but what you're doing is the same. Is that the
Yeah.
most significant XP leap in recent skilling? I'm pretty sure it is.
What was Con at before we went to flat packs?
That's like a 150k XP an hour difference,
No, it's
or
more than
maybe less
that.
than that.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely
Isn't it
more than that.
1.2 mil?
1.4.
1.4.
1.4. Okay.
But the skill
Yeah.
is so
Pretty big.
short, anyways, that it doesn't save that many hours in the long run.
Yeah, I
It
mean, I
just,
guess
like-
there's a difference between like the actual hours save and the XP an hour save. Hours save, it's probably up
Well,
there.
yeah,
for sure.
percentage wise, it might even be worse than the ring crafting one.
I don't even think like the 0+6 or whatever is like, that's not even EHP. Pretty sure EHP is just 1+2, I think, or 0.3. I don't know what
I
the
think
actual rate
it's-
is.
The rate
it's
is
1+2.
200k
Ep
an
is 2
hour.
plus 1 at 200,000.
Yeah. It's definitely like, I don't know, it definitely saved like all the mains who left RC. We all know that one guy who's just 13 mil RC and will never finish, but maybe Aether could like
Years.
low-key carry him.
Years. I think he's just. If I know who you're talking about, I think he's just waiting for the eternal binding necklace.
Oh, okay. I do feel like perception has changed a bit. Where the game was kind of dark for a little bit, like post-COVID. And then, I don't know, I feel like there's definitely been like a resurgence recently, maybe in the last like year and a half-ish. There's like a bunch of more like active people in the community. It's mainly Iron Men. There's just so many like really, really good Iron Men who are just always trying out new stuff. Just like an example is like Fincher. Like I know he came out with the Leech Fin, like 1 hour of Leech Fin whenever that bullshit came out. He's like the first one to go test it, and he always tries like the new Fortnite methods.
But
I
as
think,
far
yeah,
as the
just
perception of skilling from like the average player base, I don't think it has gotten better or anything.
I feel like with COVID, like a lot of people started working from home and shit like that, and like working from home and stuff became more common. I think they kind of make some methods with that in mind of people not like actively playing or just being like something that's on the side.
I
Yeah,
think
Like
that's
I mean,
why
to
we
go,
talked about it
going
earlier.
yeah, going
yeah,
back to like the thing earlier, it kind of has became like a lot more of like a side thing compared to pre-COVID.
I feel like a lot of the normies just view it as like a how do I get to like I have the skill to get to my goal of killing whatever. So let me go do like the biggest weed method I can find.
I think sailing is like the perfect example, like how few people actually do the trials and how everyone just salvages. And a lot of casuals just talk about how great it is. And it's like you're just AFKing, but some people just seem to love it.
And yeah, do you remember the great meltdown when they nerfed it? That was ridiculous.
That was crazy.
I think
It
I
went from
missed
like the
that.
greatest skill.
What was
It was
that
like the
about?
greatest skill ever when it
They
first came out in the eyes of
Yeah,
Reddit.
it was like the salvaging was like giga overtuned when it first came out, and that you were getting like insane rates to just sit there and like literally just double crewmate it, and they nerfed it, and Reddit just collectively lost their mind.
Was it like 150? I think it's
Yeah,
like
A
something like
150k
little
or
bit
that.
something like
less
that.
than that.
I think it was like 130 to 150 somewhere in there.
But now it's like 90, maybe 100 if you're like super tryharding.
Yeah, probably like
I
I'm
think
guessing
it's
it's like
higher if you're
100.
try-harding. If you're sitting there with dragon hooks and like not double crewmate salvaging, I think it's higher than 100. But like
I
the
feel
the
like
main
110 or
problem was
something.
the
Yeah.
double crewmate thing. That was what was really overtuned.
Yeah.
Well, they
Is it?
nerfed it really hard and then they slightly rebuffed it. So it's like close to where it was, but not as good.
Yeah.
The rate is, but the method is you actually have to be salvaging.
Yeah, you have to be on the hook yourself to get decent rates.
Although
Otherwise, it's just 40k an
it's
hour.
still
Double
like
crewmated.
25-minute AFK double crewmate. Like it's pretty fucking good still. If you can only click every so often, it's still like the best thing you could be doing.
If you're like done zone and don't have shooting stars or whatever, like yeah, it's the next best thing.
Well, so much
Perfect
less
skill to
effort
load up
than
when you go to the
shooting
gym.
stars. Hey, let's wrap that up since everybody is quieting down. Talk a little bit about Iron Man mode. When Iron Man was released, they stated they would not cater to the game mode. Has the pendulum swung too far, where they are catered to too much and mains are left out? E.g., Coral.
I
I don't
wouldn't
think
see
I
like
don't know if that's
left
a good
out.
example, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think that's
think
a good
that
example.
I mean Mortimer's probably a better one. Like they made that
Mains
so
can
that
do
irons could
everything.
get. Yeah, I'm just saying because they made Mortimer so that you can go get your the irons can go get their imbued hearts a little bit faster. But it ended up just being really good for us as well. I wouldn't say I don't know. I don't think main feels like left out really, but the updates are definitely geared towards Iron Man. But I don't know. At least we still get some kind of byproducts of it.
It's no secret that the game has been catered to Iron Man for
Yeah.
forever now. It's just the game mode that has the most people playing it at like a decent level.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to prioritize main anything, to be
No.
honest.
I'm kind of happier that they don't. I'm not a fan of the I don't know how you irons do it with the constant updates and changes.
Like with Iron, you can just like never run down a skill you really enjoy because you think something's going to change like
Yeah.
month to month.
Well, the smart thing is
Yeah.
to not do that, but you definitely can. You just run the risk of fucking yourself.
I think there's not a lot of like Iron Man specific updates that come out. It's more so just like innovation from the community that causes the meta to swing so hard, specifically with Coral. Like I remember us cooking up the Coral meta in voice, and it was like a full 10-hour, like involves 10 different skills. Like you got to do all this different stuff to make it good. It wasn't just Coral on its own that was good. I don't know, maybe like innovation just plays like such a huge part in it to see what's actually good and what's
does.
actually bad.
I mean, there's more
any
room
examples?
for the innovation.
What'd you say, Gardy?
Tila, do you have any like examples that come to mind where
The Coral thing is
trying
like
to
the big thing that I remember, but I don't know. Like I can just hard flame mains and say they all suck, and like no one tries new stuff on there. But there's just so much like different stuff you can do. Like I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like it's just multi skill in general. Like Iron Man like basically created that meta of multi skill, like everything you possibly can with like artifact glass blow, ZMI glass blow, ZMI fletch, like stuff like that is just so broken.
I mean,
I'm
mains
sure
think
used
like
to
the
do
new
this shit too. It's just most people were too lazy, and you're doing like a static method where you're just doing the same shit every single day, every time you log in.
yeah,
Obviously, you could
definitely.
be multi-skilling, but people did used to multi-skill back in the day. It just was definitely less common. Just I think the way the game works is different.
Okay, man, artifacts was just not main ep for like 2 years when Iron Men were doing it.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay, just making
I
sure.
did say I'm pretty sure mains were just lazy with so much of it because you're doing the same thing. It just incentivizes being lazy.
like I
And I
remember
think
Puff in
people,
like 2020 doing artifacts and no one else was doing it at that time.
Yeah, dude, he literally made the fire effect like light the log bullshit. Puff like single handedly made that, and that was fire, and like no one else is doing that.
I feel like it's just because there's so I don't really know how to describe what the fuck I'm trying to say. But like I feel like there's a higher like ceiling on Iron Man. I think that's why all the innovation and shit comes from Iron Man. Because I mean like I don't know, you guys could come up with some like new bullshit where you like cut certain trees for a fucking con or something or like whatever else, but for a main account it's like you're just gonna go buy planks or whatever the fuck, you know? Like I feel like there's no, I'm not saying like I guess some people are lazy and aren't trying to figure shit out with main accounts, but I feel like there's just less of like like a ceiling you can break through and like less creativity to be had with main. And
Yeah,
that's kind of
that's
the
what I
issue
was.
with why like the Iron or not like an issue, but that's like why the Iron Men are like always going out and testing new updates and shit like that. Because like bro, you're just not really gonna get much from
there's more
most
incentive to do it
cases
on
of
an Iron
main.
Man account.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a combination of multiple things because mains definitely
Definitely
are
less room.
lazier because there's no ranks to push for or anything, and the game mode is way shorter. But yeah, there's also just less things to work with, like Puff just said.
Like people just
Less
seem to
room
be
for
like
innovation.
terrified to try new stuff. Like I know from what I remember, like Enjoys has a YouTube channel where he has like a bunch of different methods. I don't know if any of them are like actually good or not. Then like again, I'll reference Fincher because that guy just goes and does every method on the game and will just throw up an hour-long video of it. But I just feel like it's hard to just sit there and say like I'm sure there's something out there that people haven't figured out on mains, but it just doesn't seem like there's anyone like actively
I
trying
don't
to
think
do
there
it.
is, bro. I don't think there is something that's not figured out for man. Because it's always some money issue. Like, oh yeah, if I had 300 more bill, I could do this. But that, I mean, that's an extreme example, but you know what I mean. Also, you're kind
Yeah.
of spoiled in this era. There is so much more in this game. I know I'm gonna sound like an old fucking asshole, but the game was so much more plain and simple before COVID and like at the start of COVID. there wasn't tons of innovation to be done. Obviously, people could have been doing artifacts, but most of the people that were playing at the top of the game at that point were done thieving because it's something that we did ages ago. Also, people did the lazy methods on main for like their phone method, so you're doing like knights tapping your phone or whatever the fuck it looks like. So like a ton of the innovation that could have been done was already being zero timed because it just wasn't as much in the game. I think is like a good way to like push an excuse here.
I mean, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, not to glaze him, but like Bailey literally cooked up the partner slayer with the other guy. I don't remember his name, but it's like another old head. Like they cooked up partner slayer, and that
No,
just
that I
saves
mean, yeah.
a lot of time with that. And then like melee slayer, I don't know who cooked up and like made melee slayer EHP, but that was obviously insane. I'm just trying to
Wait,
like
what are
I
you
don't know.
talking about, Melee Slayer? Oh, to
Like
switch
melee
into
slayer
like
didn't
spec
used to be
transfer?
EHP. Yeah, it didn't used to be EHP from what I remember. So you could like
Well, yeah,
melee slay and
because
get hella over.
yeah, that's because people had their melees done. There's like different waves of skilling that came in and made the game better. Like if you look at, we're gonna get into this when we have our segment later, but you look at the older segments of skillers, then you have like a 3 year period where they were like at the top, and then the 3 years after that where the people that were under them came up and did make differences in the game. I think everyone's just been building on each other, to be
That's
fair.
true. That's definitely true. And yeah,
Because
I'm
like
pretty
the shit
spoiled.
we were doing was so much better than the shit like Acid Soul was doing. Right, like we have a clip in the segment later
Yeah, I was
of
gonna say I'll save it for
retard
later, but
mining, as Jamie said.
those
Everyone
guys
has been
fucking
building on
suck.
each other.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I
well,
mean, just
everybody
one thing
sucks.
Florals mentioned was like, how long did it take Drift to become meta? And like, I don't know, DriftNet just seems to be the most broken thing ever, and it saves you like 400 to 500 EP of doing like those two skills individually,
I
and
feel
like
like Drift is a
nobody
little
did
bit
it.
of a unique case because the people who were doing it fucking sucked at the game, and people were like, I swear to God, they were actually just getting like 105K an hour hunter, and people were like, "Oh, well, that's barely better, and it costs money. Like, why wouldn't I just go do like black chins? Like, I'm not gonna like go save like 50 hours and miss out on 3 bill or whatever, you know?"
Weren't there also just no nets in the game at the start? Like people had to use alts to
Yeah,
make
the
the
buy
nets.
limit also used to be really bad as well. But I mean,
Yeah.
bro, it was like people are, bro, it was like it was Killzone was the fucking guy doing DriftNet. Like that's who we were getting numbers from. He had a ball and cheese mouse, bro. Like I don't know.
Ball and cheese.
Yeah, vertical ball mouse, Mr.
Wait,
Point
Bill
Five.
just brought up a method I forgot existed. Swimming. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
just
guess
forgot that was in the game, bro.
true. Well, that one
I
kind of got
guess
ragged. Like you said, everyone was doing like RD nights on their phone as their 0 time, so that it was kind of just like, oh,
Yeah.
why would I ever go swim?
If people were already done the skills that we're talking about needed to be innovated, how the fuck were the good players that were done the skills supposed to innovate it? Everybody just built on each other. It's like how if you put Michael Jordan in the game today, he would be ass cheeks. He
True.
would get put in the dirt by Jeff Teague probably. That's non-ironical. Like old people just suck at everything.
Yeah, I do agree with that for the most part.
You see that in everything in life, though. You thought you were doing the right thing, and then technology gets a little better, and you're doing it this much more efficient. That's just the
Yeah.
truth of the game, honestly, and
I mean,
it's
yeah,
great. It's
obviously,
cool to see.
I do agree, yes and no, but I don't know. I feel like it's just more about like the effort you put in during your time playing. It's not like the game is like, for the most part, the game isn't very hard and it isn't that long. Like it's actually completable, and like you see people completing it like quite often. It's just a matter of like, do you want to go do rumors and like hit the bong, or do you want to like giga try hard and try to do like new stuff or super efficient stuff?
I mean, initially
Well,
it
I
was
don't.
not seen as completable.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
for
to go
sure.
back to like you saying like Melee Slayer was an app for a long time. Like all those people who were just doing Barrage Slayer when the Catacombs came out had been doing like Nightmare Zone on their phone for like 3 years already, so they didn't have a need to do Melee Slayer because they didn't need the Melee XP.
Yeah, it was
now.
just more efficient to do Barrage Slayer for those people. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
kind of like the
couldn't, they
problem of
couldn't have
it.
innovated it.
I mean, the same
Like if
problem
Zone
still
didn't
happens
exist,
now.
it would have happened. People would have done Melee Slayer sooner.
Yeah,
In
but like the
3
same
years,
thing
there's gonna
still
be some shit
happens.
that comes out that makes you look like you did the wrong thing. That's just how the game works.
Yeah, I mean, it already has. Like I did ZMI
Yeah.
for all my RC, and like Goddard is just so much better. Like, I lost a bunch of time doing that when I obviously should have done Goddard, but no one really knew it was OP until Azula and Jai Hai did it. Yee Michael Jackson.
You just said his name wrong twice. It's
I
Yoo-hoo.
don't care.
Yeah, I think he had. They have the hardest name to pronounce in the game.
Already clocked
It's
30.
just Michael Jackson to me,
It's
bro.
just not hard to
Yeah.
pronounce if you know how the Y works in Finnish.
But
It's cool. All good.
It's
I
not hard
just need
to
like a
pronounce
voice
if you're
note
a Michael
pronunciation
Jackson fan.
from the goat himself.
Yeah, surely you're like one of 10 people on the planet who know how the fucking Y works in Finnish.
How about the 6 million people that live in the country? Excluding the
That
non-natives.
doesn't count. Next question.
Next question. Okay. That's great.
Question me.
Let's move on to the next question. What are we most looking forward to with the rest of the year here? For
Raids 4.
updates, changes. Obviously raids, I think.
Yeah, Race 4 will be cool. Is there
This
anything
question
else
isn't
big on the
that much
horizon?
longer compared to the next one too.
This question sucks. There's like 3 months left.
Let's just move on to the next question.
Yeah, honestly, whoever asked
Because
this
the
question,
next
speak
question
up.
is
This one
like
sucks.
actually super exciting. We have
Is
a
there anything
fun
else?
segment here. No, we do after this one, but the next segment is the fun segment of the podcast, in which we're going to draft an all-stars team for a week-long EHP comp that's not actually going to happen, but we're going to look at all of the different skilling eras, and we're going to draft a team, and you guys can vote on who you think has the best squad there. So we're drafting 4 players. There's going to be 4 different eras, and you get to draft your team, and then you get to explain why your team cancer mogs the other teams. But before we do that, we have to decide the draft order, and we have a little horse race to do that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Pull up the horse race, Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up.
10-second horse race. Who wins? Let's go.
Yo, who's that guy in the middle on there?
Yeah, I think you typed
Oh,
in my
Oh,
name,
true.
bro.
That's
Boys,
now
yeah.
Puff him out.
They're off, but it's too late.
There's
I
no
swear to
fucking
God, if
way
he
I'm
wins.
last, bruh.
Okay.
Of course you're last. I won't say why though.
Dude, this-
Fuck you.
Dibs on last.
Wait, we
Please.
should redo it. We should probably
Really?
redo it because Sam.
biggest
No,
horse on the
don't
track,
redo
man.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
No,
got to take Sam out and redo it.
You guys are so.
Just for why don't we just put Puff where Sam's name was?
Yeah, I know. You guys
No, no,
dumb.
no.
Like,
We just need to do it again.
yeah, we're all about integrity here.
Who's here? One more.
Yep, Guardy. Puff him out.
You're
Guardy's
missing
on there.
Lebong.
Lebong.
Long,
Lebong.
long. Thanks, Jimmy.
Okay, now we go.
Jamie. Bro, the same spot won back to back.
Wait, let's go. Oh fuck.
It's just the same again.
Well, no, Puff won now instead of Tila.
Okay.
This is bullcrap.
Yeah, that was
He went
rigged.
from first to
Hashtag rigged.
last.
Those are so tight there. We'll just say.
Hey, yo.
Do we have a
Hello.
draft though, or do I have to actually think of people?
You can
What is-
you can
what did you
think, but
just
I
say?
have some examples for you as well. Wait, so Puff, Kiemi, Lebong.
Can a player be drafted twice if they played in 2 different eras?
No.
Or we want to
maybe, I
outlaw
don't know.
that?
No.
No.
Okay, but yeah, okay, that's fine.
Just because you've been playing since the start, you don't count, bro.
Get
Alex is
Get
gonna pull
fucked.
some crazy names off the fucking top of his dome. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Okay. First era. The launch of the game. You got Acid Soul doing some mining right there. Think back to this time, bro. We probably weren't even
Yeah,
playing.
look at this dog shit,
We weren't
bro.
even born. Unreal was still
Yeah.
just a thought.
I already have
Unreal
my
was
player for this
in
era.
his dad's balls during this time.
There's one guy that mogs everyone. The rest suck.
I'm gonna go with Dead Wilson because he done a 500 Slayer month of Canon Slayer in
Oh,
like
shit.
2014 or something.
Bro, that's a troll pick for first.
Nah, he done a 500 month.
I'll
Slayer
take,
month in 2014, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take AJ. I don't know a single other person on this list here.
I guess I'll go with Vestfold.
Sick Nerd Open?
I have a hard decision to make here. I'm gonna take trance music at my point guard position.
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
one actually.
That's how you that.
Did
Yeah,
did Sens play in the early years?
yeah.
I feel like he's a tried.
Sens.
I feel like he's tried and true, consistent.
Yeah,
What's that
we're gonna
guy?
have trance music on a straight liquid IV of nicotine cigarette fumes, and he will stay up for the entire comp.
Wait, are PDs allowed in this?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Sens off the list if that's
Depends
possible.
what you mean by that.
No, you said yes, so we're allowing everything. You're
You
taking
said the
Sens?
EDPs are allowed.
Sens?
Yeah, Sens.
That's
Yeah.
how you type it?
Yep.
Well, I'll just go ahead and win the draft. Give me David Putma, David Steinmetz, whatever his main's name was.
No,
back
he's
in
in the
2015.
He didn't play in this era,
No, he did
Yes,
in
he did.
2015. 2015, yes.
did he?
You
Damn.
can take Dave. Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
Dave.
give me
Yeah,
Dave.
gamer
Give me
two.
Dave at my Dave at my one guard.
I was actually thinking. Oh wait, that's when I said I had a difficult decision. I was thinking about that, but he's kind of better in the second one here.
We're doing snakes, so I get double pick, right?
Yeah,
Into
but
20.
in the next
Yeah.
era. Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to the second era. The Golden Age.
And this one, it's between Bailey or Vior. And I think I'm taking Vior. I'll take Vior in this one.
I think I'm gonna go with Jenny Death.
I will be taking Bailey. You can just go put him there. We don't need to talk more about it.
I might need somebody to correct me if this is the wrong era, and I'll take it down if it is. But can I go with Fury Lord?
This is the right era. That is a terrible pick. As someone who actually had Fury Lord on a potentially winning fantasy team, you picked. You know what? That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
You know what's crazy? Wazoo was actually telling me you should take Fury Lord.
I actually did when we proposed this question. I thought about Fury Lord because he did have one really insane week for us, and then he also raped us. So I don't know. I don't know where to go.
What?
On
I'm
GTA.
gonna go with give me speed here.
Drafting Team Canada. Jesus Christ.
It's a good pick. This is good. Good
You
Canadian
picked the wrong
chemistry.
guy, but that's fine.
Wait, I actually have EBK. This might be like the second round pick winner.
I heard Alex DF is dropping to the third round.
Who'd you pick, Puff?
You could pick me
Genitalia.
there. Genitalia is a good one.
How did
Yeah, that guy was. That guy was
Genitalia.
Jenny Talia.
Who the hell is that?
Some miner.
That is
A
an old
fucking
name.
As
cheater.
in like a coal miner in
He's a fucking
in Australia
cheater.
or something.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a fucking cheater.
Moving on in the time machine. To the dark ages, the COVID, and towards 23 when people didn't play.
Oh, give me Vieste here. 4K.
Blow
I'll take-
me! Blow me!
I'll do Turnt.
And I was gonna take turn. I'll go with Elixo.
You
Bastard.
motherfucker.
Blueberry.
I'm gonna. Ugh. I'm gonna take myself.
Yeah.
Okay, you just
what?
lost.
Then what do you mean I just lost?
I mean, he
had
does
2
count
weak
because it took
records.
him. He took him. Okay.
This is a good pick. I
Yeah.
had 2 weak records.
For from the chat for sopping, can I go with 42 Ghoul 95, Mr. Robot?
Oh, that guy's
That's
a
PED
beast.
right there. That's a true PED performer right there.
42
Was it-
ghoul. What?
42
Yeah,
Wait,
42
Doug.
Doug?
Ghoul 95.
You got 42 Doug on your team, bro?
I will take Rodney. Is Rodney in this era?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is actually.
Okay, I'll take Rodney and Farva. That's like a 2-for-1. And then I guess the next era. Show
Yeah,
me
we
show
don't
me
know
the
yet.
yeah, Jamie, pull up the next one. Let me see the next one on my double pick here.
Let's go to the Renaissance. To
Oh.
today.
This is hard. This is so hard. Are we in a week comp? Is this what this is?
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
week
this is a
comp,
week.
yeah.
All right,
Just
give me
take
Tort
yourself.
Tunama. Yeah, that guy can't lose. No, he beats me every time. I can't lose with Tort. Give me Tortuna Muma.
I think I'm gonna go with Tila here. I know they're gonna perform.
We lost.
Just
I'm in a
kamikaze.
tough position here. Do I take Azula or Unreal?
Atomic bomb coughing baby.
I think. You know what? I think we're gonna take Unreal here.
Wow.
I
Wait, can you
believe
guys
in
hear
him.
me?
I'm gonna go with Azula.
Fuck. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my PC just froze again.
Nice.
I just noticed the clip playing.
Why do you think I picked him, bro?
Does it it doesn't have to be the people on here, yeah?
No, you
if
can
you
add
have
anyone.
someone from current day. It's current day though,
Okay,
basically.
okay.
Look around you, everyone.
If you want to take current day me, you can. I'll trade it for Turnt.
Oh, I'm taking Sambo Gakya, Mr.
I didn't want
Mr.
to say
Sleepin'.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, is he gonna be awake for the 6 hour?
He might
Yeah,
be
of
awake
course.
for the whole goddamn comp.
Okay.
Puff, take Chaewon.
Let me get Nagro, bro.
Okay. You guys like your team?
Oh hell yeah!
100%.
Oh yeah, this shit looks fire.
Yeah, from your
I
team.
think LeBonk's team
Added to buy
is
the
kinda
worst
fried.
player.
I can
Yeah,
just
LeBlanc.
imagine a VC with those guys being
Well,
crazy.
first of all, your VC is Vestfold, Fury Lord, and Elixir because Azula's not gonna be there. The Fury Lord is gonna clear Vestfold, and then it's gonna just be Fury Lord and Elixir on mess.
Yeah, but those two guys in a VC would just make me stay up forever, to be honest.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Good for the
I mean,
team.
my
morale.
VC stack is Sean Bay Solace Summer. Half the people will mic, half the other half won't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that all the rounds are close except for round 1. I just dominate round 1, and so I'll just win everything else.
That's crazy.
Did Dave tell you to say that?
Yeah. Well, no, my clan told me to say it because I just say what the
Oh,
clan
okay.
says.
Yeah, okay.
Your quant? This
I
is
don't know.
my quant.
Can I just say
The
one
captains
thing?
play in this comp, by the way, this theoretical comp.
No, because I drafted myself, so I'd just be down a person.
No, I'm
I'm
playing
okay with
captains, but you can draft yourself.
Can I say post team sucks?
What?
You could say that.
Necro and Viestia are solid, and then you picked Dorito Head and then Genitalia, and no one knows who that is.
Bro, if you knew
Genitalia
who
is a good
Genitalia was,
pick.
that was a really good pick. That guy done
It was a
140
good
every
pick.
week in fantasy back in the day when no one done 140s.
I don't know. I think if we asked Claude, I think my team would win.
I think the Unreal pick was a really good one. I've just been watching this clip on repeat the entire time.
I think
As long as he's
I
not
think
doing
my
lavas in the
my
comp.
team is so fucking stacked, bro.
Bro, which round do you win? You picked yourself. You literally picked
Yeah.
yourself in a weak comp.
In 2020, I win against everyone there. Turnt hadn't even played yet, probably. France actually does rape in 2013, though. This is Dunzo. First round, I think I win for sure. Second round, I think I win for sure. Third round, I think we're probably second or third. And then last round, I think Unreal can go toe to toe with the best of them, dude.
Interesting
Well,
thing to say about Sambo Keck W.
yeah, I mean that guy's just doing a 167, so
Yeah, legit.
he might miss the 6 though.
he
Honestly,
Right.
might miss the podcast.
someone
Sorry,
vote.
guys. I meant to sleep an hour and a half. I only slept half an hour. My bad.
Someone vote me for winner because I clearly just mog everyone on here.
Bro, I had
Okay,
a
I don't
literal
think anyone's
robot
gonna
on my
vote.
team. 400s only.
That is true.
Although depending on the year, he maybe didn't perform very well. He did go offline for a long period of time.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna do if I just report him?
I do think for like most of 2024, 2025, and 2026, he didn't perform very well.
Can't you do like a poll on Twitch? I tried, but it doesn't show up. Would have been cool that the viewers could vote, but okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This is more so just for fun.
Okay,
And
dude.
we
Freaking
already
type the
know
name
who
of their
won
favorite
anyway.
team. Yeah.
Oh,
that was
Unreal
me.
already typed Alex, so yeah, we win.
I'm gonna go back to my Jamie desk, so you guys have more questions?
We have one more question.
Yep, we
Yeah.
do.
We have one more question, and then maybe we'll take questions from the chat.
Do you want to read me the
All right.
question? I can't read.
Bro,
What is the question?
Can you fucking hold on a second?
Oh,
Will
no.
Yo, Alex,
Solace
I'm
Madness?
dying to know here.
Jimmy, do you want to read it? No, I'm just kidding. Will Solace Madness return next year? I do think so. We've talked about it already. I do think that the format itself is going to change a little bit. I think having 48 hours weekly as an option is probably not the best. We were thinking more about leaning it into shorter forms of comps mostly. I think that makes more sense for the comp format. And then you have more people that can play. Because half the people that signed up could do like 6, 12, 18 hours, but they're not going to sit down and play a 48. So if you just got fucked in the draft, you just owned yourself. I think we're definitely going to do it next year, though. Because the
Yeah,
March
that was a
Madness
banger.
excitement is already so fun. And then having a comp based around it is great. And Bailey did such a great job with Spooky on that one. We'd do it again, for sure. I actually had fun playing in it too, because I could definitely put aside 6 hours to play.
I think the idea is the new format would be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we
You do
talked
the
yeah.
about.
bands. You do the bands to like narrow it down to like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously that would be like a lot more, like I feel like a lot more people would definitely sign up to play that. And honestly, I would see like a
Yeah.
lot more like a lot. I don't know how to say it's like a lot better of talent sign up. Like not flaming anyone who did sign up. It'd just be nice to see like Azula sign up because that guy was just dropping like actually nuclear bombs in the start of the summer. Like that guy's micro's crazy. Torque could sign up. Like all these people should like Yeet could sign up. I know a bunch of them ducked it for some reason, but that would be
It's
like
'cause
an
they were scared of you.
insane matchup. Okay, I'd get crushed by everyone I just named.
That's not what you were
But yeah,
saying earlier when we talked about this question. I'm not gonna say it, but you were saying a completely different tune earlier.
and they were like death groups in the just like in the real March Madness. They're like groups that were just crazy stacked. And like when Mateus got subbed in for the I think it was Group 4, you had like Calvo, Unreal, Mateus all fighting for the winner of the group to get out of it.
That was when Cavo came in for Florals, I believe it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. Floral stepped out, Calvo stepped in, and then Sam was like no one thought Sam was gonna win, and then he just like destroyed everybody. That Calvo Mateus matchup would have been so fire if he did on DC.
Yeah. There was a lot of DCs and stuff across the whole thing. Some sort of curse was placed on Madness this year, I think.
Yeah, actually, one thing I did want to say was if this is actually so strange, but if you were to start the tournament a little bit early or the comp a little bit earlier, you like dodge basically like terrible weather for the US. Because I know like the US
Yeah.
was getting destroyed by like hella storms. But yeah, I think overall I loved playing it. It was so fun. Every match was a
It was
different
really
time
fun.
for me.
It was fun to come back as an old man and compete in a short
The Artie
form
matchup
content.
was insane.
That is so stupid. That would have been so much better if we did what we were supposed to do and do it like IRL with the camera on. That would have been so funny.
Yeah.
But there was just so many good matchups. Like LeBong, you had a banger matchup against Rez. Like I remember you streaming it in voice to us, and we were like watching, and like every dart you would get hit by, or like every yellow you'd touch, or like no blue, like we'd just be all like, no, 'cause it was just so close.
Yeah, I almost like going in, I didn't think it would be that close. So like my first 2 6s weren't even the best. The third one was my best one. And then I kind of realized like, oh shit, this is closer than I thought, but it's kind of fried by the end.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
doing
so fun to
shorter
watch.
durations would be fun in a way, like you guys said, like 6 to 20 or 6 to 30 would push more people to go for records. Like 6-hour recs and stuff.
Definitely. I don't know. I could definitely see it for sure coming back. That was beast.
I like the shorter format idea, but that's because I don't think I got it in me to do it 48, to be honest. But I would totally be up for 6, 12, 18, maybe even 24 myself.
Yeah, I think most people are generally trying to move toward a shorter like overall comp duration, right?
Yeah.
Like usually most comps are kind of over within the first 2 to 3 days.
78 in Solace Summer was really good. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was beast until that one guy slept 15 at the start.
Yeah, legit. Anyone remember that one?
I can't
I
remember
think
who
he
it
was
was.
here.
Oh, yeah. Any comment on that, Puff?
Pardon?
Yeah, any comment on sleeping 15 after the 6 hour in the summer comp?
No comment.
I appreciate what you did, Puff. Just from a friend level. I still fuck with you. I know what the other people are saying about you, but I'm still glad you're here.
Thank you.
Honestly, I thought your team was pretty stacked, to be honest with you. I rated them pretty high, and I was pretty happy to see the inside man decided to destroy the entire team on the first day. That was pretty fire.
About like other special formats too, in addition to Madness, things like World Cup, Fantasy. How we feeling on all that?
I don't think fantasy should ever happen again. I think we could kind of replace it with the Madness.
Yeah.
It's a similar format. I do think that they're like the World Cup would be super cool. I just don't know if there's enough people to do it.
You'd have to make it pretty small teams, like 2 or 3 or something, to
You
get
kind of
like
do
enough
have to.
people.
Or you have it so like, I mean, if a country has better representation, they just have like 8 people. You can't field
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
switch through it. But that gives you such a big advantage if you don't have to play every week. I don't know.
Still, though,
I
it's
guess
kind of
the
sick
World
if you
Cup
have a
is like that
team.
anyway.
Yeah, like if you have a team that only has like 3-4 like players that are actually able to compete, like it's kind of dope if they go far, like that they just want it that much more that they are willing to play every week.
Well, you would get upsets, and it's a fucking 1-round knockout, right? So
Yeah.
if you fucking lose, you're out. It doesn't matter if you fielded your 4 like not best players, and then you get knocked out by some small country with 3 studs or whatever it looks like. I think that one should be like a week-long format. Or 78.
Why are you hating on the fantasy?
Yeah,
I
for
don't know.
fantasy.
Fantasy just doesn't need to happen.
Okay.
It's such a weird, like, well, I don't know.
Fantasy's
I don't
fire.
think
I think
it's
it was a little
bad.
bit too
It's just
long
so
last time,
long.
but
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
mean.
just make
It's
it
so
a
long.
bit shorter and it's chill. Like
Less teams shorter makes more sense, maybe.
You think less teams like larger team size, or keep the same team size, just less teams
I think it
overall?
depends how many people want to play. That's the
I think
problem.
the size of the teams were cool. Could always do it with like where you don't just do weak comps the whole time. Like if you did it where it was just like 78s like that, then it's also a bit less taxing. Like
I think
there's a
Team
lot of things that you
Madness
could
would be
do
good
for it.
too.
Yeah, Team Madness would be fun. With like
I'd like to see
trios
some
or
more-
something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'd like to see a lot more like duo and trio signups. I think that'd be pretty fire. I could see like a lot of really good teams being formed.
Yeah.
I think the trio would be a cool format because I mean you got Valentine's and then Solace Madness in February, March, or like duo or 1v1 matchups. But a trio one would be pretty unique.
We can just do it for Valentine's Day and make it the polycule comp.
Ah.
It'd be
No one
fire.
knows what that is, man.
You do know what that is. You don't know what a polycule is? Bro,
Yo,
you
Alex,
definitely
what's a
have heard of
polycule?
it.
Yeah,
It's
can
a-
you explain?
It is a relationship with more than 2 people. You know, for
Oh.
poly people.
Oh, I have a different word for that, but yeah, we can go with that one.
Yeah.
We all have a different word for that, but that is the official term for it.
I think kids used to do like a lot more smaller teams in the past. A few like badged comps I remember clicking on had like really small teams.
I mean,
All
like
team is
2
fun.
people comps, 3 people comps.
Yeah, like three people
3 to
per
5.
team.
3 to 5 would be fire.
We could always like make a master list of comp formats and have people vote on it for each like holiday comp type thing.
Mm.
That's what we
That's a
do
good idea.
anyway. We have people vote on it, but if people just submit what they want, then we can kind of scale it from there. For like the smaller, less significant comps than like the mainstay ones, right?
Just no more 48s. That's the worst format by far.
Yeah.
Everyone hates
148
that.
me. 78's just better in every way. If you're gonna do a shorter comp.
What, you, Guardy? Do you think you'd play in like shorter comps? You're not a big comp guy.
Not a big comp guy, but I do think like the 6 to 24 would be kind of interesting. But that's because I'm just a noob who likes my beauty sleep.
Yeah.
But I think the shorter formats are definitely more appealing, just for my own personal IRL balance.
I think
Even something like a Valentine's Day, I could probably entertain as well.
What if it was on actual Valentine's Day?
Well,
Do you
depends
think
who's gonna
you
be my
could still
Valentine.
entertain it? That's a good question. Anyone in the
Think-
chat want to volunteer to be Valentine's with Gardy?
I think she's watching right now. Like, I could be wrong.
Please, please, please.
Melon XO just volunteered. I don't know who that is, but they want you.
W Melon.
First message.
W Melon. Okay, don't everyone volunteer at once. I think you're a stud,
Crickets.
Gardy.
Thanks.
That might be all for us today. We should field some comments from the peanut gallery. Does anybody watching right now have any questions they'd like to ask? You can have it be targeted or open to all of us. Toad did send me one thing on Discord. Jamie, are we able to pull that up, or do you think that's a inappropriate question? What do you think? Oh, well, there it is.
Oh, Freedom's reaction to the Pride capes.
You
Okay.
can't really see his face here, but he didn't look too excited about it. Like, it's a bit like, yeah, like, look. He doesn't
Oh yeah,
look super
he's not
enthused.
happy one bit.
Although he is wearing one of them. Which one is he wearing? Can we see?
I think he
He's
just
wearing
kind of
the
looks a little
A. Is he?
confused on what
Oh,
cape to select.
He's just
he's
chilling with
wearing
the
just the
Pride cape,
Pride
right?
one. Yeah, I thought he was
Okay.
wearing the non-binary one.
That is a lot of options. Wow.
How do I get the genderqueer cape? I think that fits
You should
my
get that one,
personality.
Alex.
Yeah. Where do you actually get these? Where are these from? I've never seen this before. Toad messaged me at
I think it's
mid-podcast.
south of Barb Village or something for the Pride event they had a few years ago or something.
Is this really
But
still
you can
in the
still
game?
get it?
Yeah, I think
Alex,
can
you could just
get
get the gay one too.
Good one, man. He is looking for the straight Pride one. It's a good point, stopping.
Yeah, where's the straight gay?
The fuck does gender queer mean? What does that mean?
I could not tell you.
You're gonna have to ask Rock for that.
You're asking the
worries.
wrong group of individuals
Yeah,
here.
I'll look into that on my own. It's all right.
We did speak on the Bronze Man mode, Bailey. Yeah, that was one of the first questions, actually.
Any other questions? Do not read that one. Do not read that one.
Don't read that. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna read
don't
that.
read that.
There was some cool ones, but they were all flooded by the faux freedom one. Fuck. If you guys had to pair up two clan members with each other, who would you pick? You mean like in a relationship? Don't read that one. Okay. Well, I don't know if we have any actual good questions here. We may
Yeah,
need
it's
to
not
just...
looking like
This
there's
is
any good
pretty
questions in here.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I
They
don't
also
think
raised
reading
the
any
clan
of this...
requirement to 5k ep.
Who is your favorite J-mod and why? I like, who's the dude that looks like Bodhi?
Mod Ed.
Mod Ed. I like Mod Ed.
Shout out Mod Pheasant.
Mod Pheasant is
Yeah,
a
Mod
great
Pheasant
answer,
is
actually.
kind of the goat.
He's a
Yeah.
beast.
And Mod Light. Shout out Mod Light.
Mod Light too. She's a good one. Great
And
community
shout out
manager.
the shareholders. The Jagex shareholders.
For real. That's who we're all here for.
This is a great question from Tortunama. Why hasn't Solace organized any clan versus clan comps? The truth actually is that we have tried. We have tried many times in the past, and this is going back, the better part of a decade. We have been ducked every time. And you can infer into why that might have been done.
Why do you think?
I'm gonna say that they can't touch us. Probably. Because I mean we've extended the invitation to every Skilling clan before. And I know that we have because I was there for all of it. And nobody has ever wanted to do a clan v clan with us. And I don't think they would want to today because it might be the most lopsided it's ever been.
Not easy being the top of the mountain.
What do we think about Bale's suggesting we raise the clan requirements to join to 5,000 EHP?
I think
He
that's
doesn't
a
want to see Jimmy get in.
ridiculous thing
That's
to
I'm
what's
down
do.
for
going
that.
on.
I don't think we need to raise it considering we just raised it and it was a big deal.
Yeah, 5K is a bit high.
5K is crazy high though. No, isn't that like
Like,
half a main?
very high. Yeah, you have to be done the game to join. I think unless we have any like really good questions slide in, which I don't think they are at this point. I think everyone can do some last minute shout outs if you feel so inclined. I've already gave mine to the shareholders, so I'll let you guys go ahead.
Mm,
We can just go down the line like we
I'll
did
say-
before.
Yeah.
Gardy, you're first.
I think I'm just gonna shout out the Solace clan. You know, best clan on the game.
Shout out Jamie for the excellent production on this episode here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shout
That's
out
a big,
Jamie.
that's a big shout out.
I did receive another request from Greg to shout out a certain individual. I'm not gonna do that, but I felt the need to tell you I'm not gonna do that live.
Is it Resh?
That one was it was Resh.
oh,
Spam W Spooky in the chat. And L
Yeah,
Resh.
W Spooky.
L
W
Resh in
Spooky,
the
L
chat.
Resh.
L Resh. There we go.
Perfect.
Also, shout out you, DF, for organizing all this to make it happen.
Yep.
I would love to give all of that to Spooky if I could. Spooky is the best the best Jamie we could possibly ask for. Without him, this would have been possible. It would just be a hell of a lot more scuffed.
We would have had some lost media again.
No, not on the new PC, but on the old one, yeah, probably. Labong, your turn.
Ooh, shout out Florals, Floral Drapes, and also shout out Whiteside.
Beautiful. Two handsome guys.
I'm gonna shout out Unreal for keeping it real all the time.
He kept it real earlier today, I will say.
He did. That guy will tell you exactly what he's thinking.
Necro, I don't know about that. I do like being here. Maybe next time. If it happens again, just give me like the one grace period podcast lost. I'm not the first gen to lose a podcast, by the way. There is other lost media out there that is completely lost.
can I go? Is that all right?
Yeah,
Are
you're
you
good.
done
Yeah,
talking?
you're good.
All right, cool,
Can you shut the fuck up?
I'd say shout out to Florals for trying out all the weird Fortnite stuff that I would personally I'd probably wait for someone to do. And shout out Static Void. That guy's cool. And in the Mafia.
The cartel, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Alright, I think that's everything. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll give one last shout out to everybody that did show up. I will also, that sounded like a shade to Sampo Gakia. Shout out to him as well. He was supposed to be here. He did have a little bit of a mishap with his clock. But thank you, Puff, for stepping up and joining in his stead. And
Yeah, no
thank you to
problem.
the rest of you guys for being here. That's been Solace Podcast episode 43.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.